There we go. How's everybody doing? Everybody, it is E3. It is E3, and oh my goodness. Let me just put the sign on. You can't really see, it's a little out of frame, but that's okay. We got Arcanine in there, which is the most important thing. Right, Arcanine? Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, if it all sounds good and looks good. This is my first time trying this, so not a suit. I've tried this one on a few times before. But our first time trying to live stream one of these events. So there might be a few technical hiccups here and there, but I will do my best to make sure it is the best possible. So today's word is mango. Mango. How does everything look, guys? Do we like the overlay? Do we like the setup? Let me know. This is kind of, it's a little bit different than what we've been doing normally, but hey, that's okay. We're switching it up. Obviously today we are here to begin E3, and it is going to be a heck of a show. I feel it's a long time coming. Every year it feels like we have this moment in time where a lot changes and a lot is announced, and I hope it's good. So depending on the lighting that we get from the sun outside, I might look like an angel sometimes today. But I'm going to try to be not silent throughout these press conferences. I will throw in a few things here and there, but I will have it here, but I will also link it so everybody can find it and watch it along with me if they don't want like this tiny little box right here. So yeah. Looks good. The EA stream could be a bit bigger. You want it to be a bit bigger? I can do that. Mango then. Alright, we can do that. How's that? Is it good? Just like a little box. Anyway, sound off if you're here. Thank you, Legionnaires, everybody, for tuning in today. I hope you're having a good one. It should be exciting. So basically, I've made a list. You guys have probably seen it before, but it's the general's checklist here. Let's see if you can see it without it blinding everybody. Anyway, the biggest thing that we're gonna see from EA, hopefully, is Star Wars gameplay, not Battlefront 2. That's the hope. That is the hope. So if that happens, I will check it off the list. I think that's the only one that we could hit from this list today. Yeah, I think so. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I'm also gonna silence this because that's gonna be loud. Well, that's gonna be loud. Thomas is coming in. See for yourself. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, I'm thinking we'll probably get some pre-show music and stuff here pretty shortly too. So, yeah. Did you make the overlay, or is it W overlay? This is actually Thomas. Our W overlay, which I plan on still premiering very shortly. We have it. It looks great. I just tried to put it on last week for one of our games, and it is set up for more of the kind of, what you're typically used to, like a little me up in the corner here, and then the gameplay all here. Probably wouldn't work super well for this unless we wanted to kind of invert it and then have the big stream be EA and then just me in the corner, which could be cool. But I like this. I kind of wanted to do a little more easy ally style, because if you're coming here to watch this, you probably want to see me and my reactions. You don't want to squint and say what did he, does he like that, does he hate that? Instead it's going to be more no, stuff like that. Hey, that suit. Thank you. Thank you, Heist. Thank you for stopping by. I was wondering. That's why I Snapchatted you today, Heist. I was like, is Heist going to be here today? I didn't know. If you can't be here every day, that's totally fine. My dear Gabrielle, how are you doing today? As you can see, Arcanine's here. Kind of out of frame because of the nature of this whole thing, but Arcanine's joining us. Arcanine is going to love E3. Excited for Pokken Tournament? Yeah, nobody is. Pokken Tournament, good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys like the suit. I know it's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I move off to one side here, you can kind of see. There we go. Then I kind of move back into frame. Tadams, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for joining us once again. Thank you for hanging out last night and giving me some tips on Injustice 2. I was playing a little bit more today. Good game. It's a good game. Also, just so everybody knows, I did turn on followers only mode, so hopefully, especially Heist, if that means you can't be here the whole time, it should be a little simpler. We shouldn't have too much, you know, crazy stuff here. If we want to turn it off, we can. Depends on if we have our mods here or not, because I was like, well, if we don't have any mods here, it could get a little out of hand. So, yeah. Pretty good. My brother got us McDonald's for dinner, so it's a good day. Gabrielle and everyone in chat, I'm going to need to know your favorite McDonald's meal. What's your go-to order? I need to know. I want to know. Tom, you in chat? Ooh. Thomas Yang might be in chat. Who knows? Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Probably smart. I'm trying. Like I said before, everybody, thank you for joining me. It is the first time I've tried this, so if there are some technical hiccups, I apologize, but what I will do is I'll keep linking the EA event over in the chat, or for anybody who actually just wants it now, I'll put it up. And then if you're like, oh, I want to see a full screen, that's kind of what I was doing with the Allies myself. Like last year, I'd like watch on the main screen, then like watch them. So, Big Mac all the way. Nice. Hell yeah. Big Mac. Ugh. My heart slows a little bit. My goodness. Big Mac. It's coming from the guy who's got a bunch of double stuffed Oreos sitting right next to him. Which I had the regular ones recently. Ratios are all off. It's kind of like getting one of those king-size Reese's peanut butter cups, or like those gigantic cups. It's just too much chocolate. Or too much peanut butter. The minis have too much chocolate. Ratios. I'm a big fan of equality. Not only in gender and all that stuff, but in candy. You guys ever look at a Big Mac and think, I wish you looked just like the one in the commercials? Never gonna happen. Anyway, I know we're not talking a lot about EA stuff. Anyway, so, EA. Talking about EA. Please chat. I also want to know, besides all this stuff, I need to know what thing from EA do you want to see the most? What thing do you want to see the least? For me, I want FIFA to have 3 minutes tops, but it will have 8 minutes probably. Yeah, I would love it if EA announced like some kind of crazy wackadoo sports game, but that's probably not going to happen. Oreo Thins are the best Oreos. Oh, Oreo Thins are good. Ratios are strong with those, actually. I really liked Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It was not meant to... I really tried to like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and that was not meant to be. It's okay, Simon, just more from me. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. It's fine. It's fine. Good stuff. Guys, I hope everything looks centered, too. Please let me know. Like I said, this is kind of brand new, so if there's something that's like a little bit off, if it looks like a little too much, I hope the banners aren't too much. I think they're pretty good. Thomas did them, so Thomas, if you're here, good job. Bravo. Looks great. Yeah, but really, honestly, today we're really here for one thing, and that's Star Wars. I think if EA didn't have Star Wars for me, personally, I wouldn't really be excited at all. Recently, EA hasn't done too much where I think that's really cool. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, I have an appreciation for, but and I guess Titanfall, but Titanfall's not. They might show it in their like EA Access thing or whatever, but Titanfall 2. But I doubt we're gonna see a lot of that. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I know a lot of people are excited about it. I think there's gonna be gameplay today, which I wouldn't be surprised about. But I really do want to see something besides Battlefront 2, because I know it's gonna look good. It's gonna sound incredible. But I don't know. It's just gonna be more of the stuff that we saw before. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, which would be great. But probably campaign stuff. That's my guess. If I had to guess. Banners are fine. Good lighting. Well centered. Tangerines. Gabrielle, can you fly over here next year and then we could do this together? Because I think having your input on this stuff would be great. Plus that accent would really it'd really class up the joint. It'd really class it up. And Arcanine would love to see you. Which I have to ask you how you managed. People have been asking me, like, Jimmy, where'd you get that Arcanine? I was like, well, it was a gift from a patron. And then they're like, no, seriously, like, where did you get it? And I was like, I don't know. I will try my best. Heist, you're welcome here. You'd have a place to stay. Gab, classing up Minnesota for sure. We could be classy. Not always, but we can be. Oh my goodness. But yeah, is there anything else you guys are excited about coming out of EA? I guess I really don't know a lot of their other things besides like Madden, FIFA, and Star Wars stuff. Those seem to be the three big things that will come out of EA at any given time. So we'll probably see some sports stars on there. I'm really hoping for some awkward dialogue from like a gigantic person. You know what I mean? I know it sounds strange, but I mean like a gigantic football player. Like he'll walk out and be like, Madden 2K18 or whatever, it will be the greatest experience in football gaming history. Like something like that. Like that's always fun to watch. I enjoy that. BioWare new IP will probably be shown. Okay, see, now that's something cool because they could use some good PR right now. I'm sorry, BioWare. You're fine. You're great. I just wish, I'm hopeful for the future. I'm not saying BioWare is bad. BioWare is really cool, and they've done some amazing stuff. So I would like to see where they would go next because they've kind of hit sci-fi, they've hit medieval. I'm not sure what would be the next frontier for them. Yeah. I want Zac Efron back. Yes. Heist. I should have put that as I should have put that on the checklist. Zac Efron playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. And like, hey, Zac, what do you think of the game? He's like, man, it sounds so great. It's real. I'm jazzed about this one. It's gonna take it to a whole other level. I love it when they say a whole other level. Or just like anyone in gaming, they're like, it's a whole other level. And I'm like, alright. You're right, yeah, we went to another level in the game. But, yeah. That's good stuff. Is good. Also, I hope, side note, I have a fan and an air conditioner on in here because it is like 90 degrees here Fahrenheit today. So, I apologize there's like a low rumbling, but it's to keep me from melting. So there you go. Yes, Zac is so jazzed. That's a high impersonate, kind of, yeah. Well, I assume Zac. A lot of those people who were there last year for Battlefield were probably stoned. Battlefield DLC? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm trying to think of where else they could go with that. I'm not positive. Also, if anybody hears like noise coming from the EA, they have like 11,000 people ready to watch. This is so good. E3, man. EA E3. Will we get the British Bond? Oh, hello. Okay, hold on a second, everybody. It's live, so I'm going to mess with something here. Interact. Buffer. I hope this works. That's the hope. Showing crowd shots on the countdown right now. Cool. Natalie! Jimmy, you're wearing a suit. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get out of here. Why you no work? I wonder if they want me to log in on this. I wonder what happens if I do that. Alright, nobody look. Nobody look at this stuff. Work. It's just me. You guys can see my suit right now. For some odd reason, it is just still loading. It's like it doesn't want to show it off to you guys. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. We'll wait a few minutes to see if it pops up. That's the hope. Everybody analyze Jimmy's keystrokes. Time to hack into the CR. Ay. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If this is your first time and you don't even know who the heck I am, my name is Jimmy Gunn, and as you can see, I am from Critical Reviews. Yes, check us out on YouTube and Patreon if you want to see more of this type of stuff. Well, maybe not this specific type of stuff, even though we plan on doing a lot more of it if I can figure out this whole browser thing. which is it's saddening me because it's not working. All right, let's try this again. Forgive me, technical difficulties. Maybe if quality, let's bring this puppy down. See what this does. Because it's like a small screen, so it doesn't need to be like, you know, super duper nuts. Super duper nuts, as they say. Obviously worst case scenario, it's just me and you're watching it too. But let's try. Let's try to make this work. As Tim Gunn would say. Do you have any Project Runway fans here? Oh, it jumped up to 13,000. Nice. Theater mode. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna leave this open so everybody can... Hey, Franken, what's going on, man? We tried turning it on and off. If push comes to shove, you could always cheat and do the YouTube version. Oh, that's true, too. We could try that. Does anybody have a link for that? But I can just look it up. I look damn good? Fragedin. Shucks. Shucks. What can I say? I'm trying. I am the leader of the Legion. I have to look good. I have to represent. I even have our colors on, more or less. Thank you. Yes, I like these headphones. These are the ones I use during the podcast a lot. I do have a mic that comes with them, but for some odd reason that mic is desperately quiet. I don't know what it is. Like when I've tried it in the past, people are like, "I can't hear you," and I'm like, "Hello, hello." You got those brand headphones as well? Good taste, my friend. All right, let's look up. Do we have a live event? We do. Oh, this is IGN. I'm not piggybacking off you, IGN. Whoa, GameSpot's got like a crazy stage. Good on you, GameSpot. How much time do we have? 10 minutes? 10 minutes or so? Alright, we got time. I'm trying to find like the legitimate EA press conference thing, but... Whoa, that guy is streaming over IGN. I guess a lot of people might be doing that. That might be the fallback, everybody. Hate to do it, but... Alright, we'll try that out instead. If you want to see some action, you got to be the center of attraction. I think it's attention, but... Anybody watch Bleach? Alright. All right. All right. I muted them. All right. Interesting. Can you guys hear it? Oh, I have an idea. There we go. Couldn't even hear myself. Alright, guys, let me know if you can see and hear that. It's IGN, but... I just got caught up in my Hero Academia. Oh, I've heard it's good. Nope, no audio from them. Alright, hold on. We'll get it.
FIFA is hugely popular.
Can you hear... Let me know if you can hear that. Alright. Let me know, chat. Yep. Is it pretty good? Is the sound alright? Tadams. See you later, buddy. Yep. Oh, wait, no. Let me turn it up a little more.
Scorpio and the Pro and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot going on there, and the Switch is kind of a last-gen system. But in that way, maybe it doesn't really matter if they can show us why
How about that?
this is a great place to play FIFA on the go. Then pop off the Joy-Cons on the side and play multiplayer.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can hear it?
I mean, the Switch does a lot of stuff that other systems can't, in spite of being
There it is. I heard
underpowered,
Kyle
but
talking
I
from
wanna
another
see
tab
how
and got
how that's
confused.
applied, you know, did they scale back the whole way a game is designed?
So
and
excited
make
to see
it
if
more
EO
of
announce
a
Madness here.
multiplayer
Okay,
versus
so what I'm going to
online?
do, guys, is
It's exciting.
I'm going to mute that, and then I'm muting both these things right now, so it's just me. It's just me. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to watch it on Twitch. I might just watch it through this, through IGN stuff. Unfortunately, that's what they want me to do. Because I want to sync up, you know. Alright, let's do this, and this, and this, and that. Alright, cool. I think we're pretty much in sync. That's the hope. Anyway, perfect. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure that it's all working, all sounds good, looks good. Obviously it's muted right now, it's just me. When we're about a minute and a half out or so, I will turn it back on, make sure it all sounds great. But like I said before, if you want to watch this, I've kind of linked it a few times, but if you do want to have it up on another screen, if this screen isn't big enough for you, as you can see, we're promoting IGN apparently here. You know what I'm going to do, IGN? Take that. E3 stands for Eternity Everlasting. Can't wait for Jedi FIFA. E3 is just me. Yeah. You play as Rey in story mode. I like seeing both Natalie and Simon here together. I know I've talked about this before, but it warms my heart. Warms my heart. For anybody who is just joining us, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're excited about this press conference. I am. You know, let's say this. Let's do a hypometer check, everybody. 0 to 10, hypometer. 0 meaning completely apathetic, couldn't care less. 10, you can't even control yourself. You're about to explode. For me, I'm going to say it's like a 6. Because a lot of it's going to focus on things that I don't care about. And there's a really good chance that they probably won't show as much Star Wars stuff as I want. So I'm going in at a 6. At a 6. So give me your hypometer check. I need to know. You're at a 4, Fragaden. Keeping it low. Good. That E3, also E3, I think, in general, for every press conference, just bumps everything up a point for me. Alright, it begins, Nat. It begins. But that makes me excited because I want to be floored. Exactly. It's like, I'm trying to remember some of the EA stuff I've seen in the past, and I remember them walking a bunch of Jedi out for the old Star Wars The Old Republic, and thinking like, oh, this is pretty cool, and then some of those CG trailers. Hopefully we get like a really, really badass CG trailer. I'm at 8. Sounds get to watch with my girlfriend. Yes, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Kaylee with the retweet. Thank you, Kay. I love you, Kay. Thanks for the likes and the retweets. This is great. DMC5, this is all I want. Top of the list, baby. Top of the list. Give me Virgil. Give him back to me, Capcom. You took him from me. And I won't stand for it. I'll sit for it, though. So much at this point. What can surprise me now? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. We live in a place where, especially in an industry where dreams do come true. That's just the fact of the matter. It is the fact of the matter. I want to remind the lovebirds that I have the power to time you out if you gross me out too much. She does have the power to do that. And I trust her with it. Heist, I hope you saw that message I sent you. You know I trust your judgment. If somebody gets out of line, you cut them down. It's not for me. Don't do it for me. Nat and Simon, you don't have to do it for me. I just like seeing you both here at the same time. You don't have to be overly, lovey-dovey. Reminds some of us that we don't have crippling pain of rarely setting in. Sorry, everybody. I'm back. Anyway, I think it is almost time to get the audio going again. So, everybody brace yourselves. What I'm going to do as well, I think, is I'm going to set this up. So oh, look at all these people just talking. Do you guys think I would be okay, like, on one of these shows, like, sitting at a desk? Like, oh, look at this. What are you guys saying? I'm not sure what Easy Allies is doing for, like, their, like, coverage, like, as far as, like, are they doing piggybacking off IGN, what are they doing? Not okay, you'd be great. Ah! You're too kind. You're too kind. That would be fun. Maybe one day. That's why I gotta keep doing this stuff, guys. One day. Ah, we got some new followers. Thank you, guys. Epileptic Zombie and Brother Death, who Brother Death I think he's an old fan. Thank you for the follows. One day. Alright, here we go. They have the EA stream up, I think. Okay, fair enough. You have a show where you sit at a desk and talk about games. That is very true. I do. I actually do have that. I just mean, like, you know, on this type of scale. And we wouldn't do it bi-monthly. Like, we do it more than once every 2 months. Which we are doing another show, not this coming week, but the week after, I think, to talk about E3 stuff. So, please be excited. All right. Let's get this up. Let's go. Whoop.
Kidding, what they keep using is Battle Fantasies.
Let me know if you can hear all this.
They seriously, they say it a lot, and it's
And you can hear me talking over them.
But they keep
Nah.
saying like they want to be able to relive, you know, you playing with toys in your bedroom as a kid, and you didn't care if
As a kid,
Ray was
huh?
fighting Darth Maul. It's still, if you're Brian.
Fair enough.
Excuse me, my fantasy battles were canon. They were all, yeah, I had the style guide
Interview
there.
with Lily and her
Yeah,
project
let's
she has been working
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I think we'll probably see majority of
Wait.
the conference will be.
Lily?
Yeah.
It looks like we're beginning.
Oh.
Everybody enjoy the show. We'll see you afterwards for our post-show.
Can you guys hear it? Can you see it?
EA press conference is about to start. We're going to take you over to the Hollywood Palladium, and we'll be back with IGN Live with analysis of everything as soon as
Oh,
it's
Lily. Oh, yeah, sure. That would be a good, she'd be a good, really good guest, I would say.
over. Like that rated.
Does it sound good, everybody? Can you hear it? Are we going? E3? E3 2017 starts right now. Alright, I'm gonna assume that everybody can hear it. If not, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Should all be alright. Let me know. There will be dancing. It's like dancing in the club. Yeah, Darth Maul. Oh, they're going heavy on that Darth Maul. Announcing the Darth Maul game. Here we go. Oh, jeez. We have a marching band? Here comes two. Oh, no. Yes. Yeah, drumline. My mom was in drumline. I was a percussionist, fun fact. For a little bit. Not as good as these guys. Fraggity, get your friend over here. This continues for another 25 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, they're doing the same thing for FIFA.
Today is the day that we put Mathis on the NFL map. Long shot from the depths of the unknown to being drafted by an NFL team.
All their eyes on you. This is stopping you from hightailing again.
Let me ask you something. Why are you here? Because father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Wade is miles behind.
Long shot. You gonna get hit today?
You're not the only one trying to get drafted. No man, get you.
Devin Wade at the line for the final play of the game. It's the biggest moment of your life.
Let's go out there and prove to the world that we belong.
They're gonna have the actor walk out and talk about the game. Yes!
Round of applause for the drumline, guys.
This is the guy! This is the British villain from last year, who I liked.
That's Madden like you've never seen it. And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade.
Yeah.
Welcome to EA Play 2017, coming to you from the Hollywood Palladium. It's our second year at EA Play. Last year we went out on a limb, tried to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products before they launch. We wanted to do something that put the games in your hands earlier, and it showed us how much further we can go. As you can see, we've built a creative space here. We're right in the middle of it.
Yes, where the
This is
celebrities
where
go.
It all goes down over the next 3 days, playing,
Oh.
creating, and sharing with the rest of the world.
Whoa.
We've built it this way for a very simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like, and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other and create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into 8 new experiences, each with major reveals, massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback.
Got a lot of feedback.
A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive.
Yes. Yes, accept it. Beautiful.
It's a euphemism for not as positive.
Yes, this is good.
So today we're going to bring you 30 minutes of Star Wars Battlefront 2. And what we hope you'll see is that we've addressed all of the feedback
30 minutes.
and gone even further. We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP, some killer new trailers, demos, and a bunch of live gameplay. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh man.
It should be, right?
Let's go.
Because we're all here for one simple reason. All of us share one fundamental belief, and that's that games are the best form of entertainment on the planet.
Okay, good. Whew. I was gonna say something else.
They connect us like nothing else.
Uh-huh.
They bring us together across cities and countries. They inspire us. They ignite the fires of competition inside us. Games allow us to do extraordinary things and to be extraordinary in our own ways. Games enable us to be our most creative selves, whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do. Games put the power of play in our hands to do with it what we want.
That one guy looks like terrified. He's like,
So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1. There's more than
DLC.
20 million Battlefield 1 players out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right from the creative heart of EA Play.
impressive speech. He did this kind of last year, and I like it. That's a lot to like get down.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1
Hey,
at
buddy.
the DICE Studio right here in LA.
Dice.
I'm standing inside
Simon.
the Creator Cave at EA Play, where our community
Where's my in?
is creating new content to share with players across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than 20 million players embracing the game, crafting their own memorable moments, only possible in Battlefield 1. Let's take a look.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
Okay?
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
Oh, I just shot an airplane out with the cable.
I'm most definitely proud to be a part of the Battlefield community. I've never been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their game.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
No way!
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die schiere Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich in diesem Spiel tun kann.
Player versus tank versus plane versus environment.
My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together.
Let me know if that's better.
Squad up and go and tear it up.
Boom!
You got it?
Oh, I killed them all! I killed them all!
Ah, James Willems.
Oh, got a roadkill! I'll never be able to do that again in my life! I'll never be able to do that again in my life! Never, ever. That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love
Incredible.
these Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy tactics as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches. Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in the East. This is the biggest front of World War I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally, we're introducing a richer
Women's
gameplay
Battalion
experience
of
in
Death.
both progression and operations mode. By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations, and new multi-battle experiences woven through the fan-favorite game mode, Operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it, 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar. A revolution is coming.
All right. That's good to start off with this, the DLC stuff. And you're right, it's good for them to build upon what they already have instead of say, Battlefield 2 is coming in November, you know.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне.
You will heal the thunder and remember me.
Полоска неба будет твердо алой, а сердце будет, как тогда. В огне.
Show more of the Women's Death Battalion, please. The Women's Death Battalion, that would be great. I love it. Cool. That's cool. Oh, that guy's jazzed.
Hi, everyone. I have the privilege of leading our global development teams. 6,000 of the most creative people making truly amazing experiences, including Battlefield 1. Now, this summer is going to be huge. So much new content, so much more to play, and so many new ways to play. And there's one more thing we'll bring to Battlefield. Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience.
Ooh.
We've heard you. You want a smaller, tighter experience focused on team play. You want all-out war built for competition, and you want it accessible to players and to viewers. And it's coming. I can't wait to share more with you guys at Gamescom in August.
Ah.
Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little differently.
Teases.
We believe in making stars of all our players. Let me tell you something really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship finals in Berlin. 6 months ago, this guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best at the FIFA Interactive World Cup final in August. Now, we want to find more stars, so we're doubling down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever, with many ways to compete.
Okay.
The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cups. And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team. It's true, you can. We'll have much more to share, including our Madden plans later this summer.
Do you think he knows about the pictures behind him?
As developers, your passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like nothing else brings them to life.
Alright.
This is my first time. First time. This is my first time competing.
I just thought maybe this is something I could do.
So many good players. I want to beat them just like they want to beat me. I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
That is confidence right there.
This is the highest level you can play. There is a real thin line between success and failure. How nervous are you right now? It's going to be a really tough game.
I'm never going to lose ever in my life.
He's just a person you can hate.
He is an absolute beast.
I wonder if we're going to see a handshake. Nope, not going to see it. He's come up in second place time and time again.
Drama.
We have again. He scored it.
Now's the time to stand up. This is what competitive gaming's all about.
Oh my word.
We're about to crown a new king.
There it is. It's Rocky that is your champion.
And Michael Skimbo is your Madden 17 champ.
He's come out of
Not gonna lie, guys.
Ever in doubt in that game?
I feel like a dude on his last day at a hotel. Checking out. Checking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, sitting on your couch, this could be you.
Drama, 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 drama. Where's Pele? Dramatic editing and dramatic music. They're trying to make this like really intense. Is legit? Did it say that? This is really intense. Thanks, Matt. What a... Oh my gosh. Oh, Seth Meyers. How did they get these people into this small room?
I went early, Rog. I went early. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the men in blazers. That's Rog, the bald one. I'm Davo, way less bald in person. We are delighted to be here.
Oh, we really are. Some of you will know us as the host
Terry
of
Crews.
one of the top 3 most popular football shows ever to be produced in the panic room and the crap part of Soho.
That is true. Somehow, we convinced world leaders like Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best sport in the world.
Oh, we've tricked them all, Davo.
Yeah.
And the common thread for us
Shoot to
is
the other guy.
football and FIFA. And when I speak to players around the world, they all tell me their experience with FIFA runs so deep, it actually impacts the way they play on the field. That is art influencing life.
It's
Davo.
all melding together. Rog, look at this. Look at how the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates even the talls from the smalls.
They've even perfected the inimitable run style of Raheem Sterling and
Perfected.
developed with detail.
Last one they gotta make then.
Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders.
And
so suave.
And these atmospheres, Rog, take a look at this. They make it feel like you're in the Argentinian sun with your pasty white legs. And this is massive, Rog. They've now got the ideal
These guys are trying.
athlete
They're
helping
trying
to
so hard.
develop the game. Is there anyone better and more genetically sound than Cristiano Ronaldo? Could you get anyone better than that?
That man doesn't have a 6-pack, he's got an 8-pack.
You're right.
And EA Sports know the only way to make Cristiano look better is to jam him in spandex and capture his data. That beautiful man. He's done it.
These guys
all.
are trying.
Back-to-back
They're trying.
Champion of Europe, the La Liga title, Ballon d'Or winner, literally every trophy. And most impressive from our perspective, that beautiful head of hair.
He has hair, Roger. But as huge as Ronaldo has been this past year, there's one story bigger than them all.
Oh, yeah. Peter Moore becoming CEO at Liverpool. Good luck with that one, mate.
Yeah, no, Rog.
Whoa.
The biggest story in
What?
football is, of course, Alex Hunter. The
Peter
new
Moore joking in
hero
EA press
of the
conference.
Virtual pitch and the star of The Journey. Alex would go on to score more than 360 million goals in his first season.
Wow. That one's true, and so's this one. Whenever our good old English national team take the field over the past year, the single name most tweeted, even more than Sir Harry Kane, Alex Hunter.
Yeah, we could have used him today, Rog.
We could have won it all.
Yeah.
Talking about winning it all, though, what a storybook year Alex Hunter's had.
Yeah.
Winning the FA Cup, just 18 years old, barely passed his bar mitzvah. He's experienced more in his first season than I will in my entire life.
That is true. It was quite the start to a truly amazing journey.
But the life of every footballer is a journey filled with
in some
victory,
ways.
defeat, glory and conflict, dreams come true, and challenges that lie ahead.
So, everyone wants to know what is next for our man Alex Hunter.
Please stop.
Davo, but it seems like everyone's got an opinion.
Thank goodness.
There is one question on everybody's lips.
What next for Hunter?
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter has been talked about.
I think always Alex Hunter talk. I think that's just paper talk, if I'm honest.
Isn't Alex Hunter fake?
Alex Hunter bald in der Bundesliga.
Seine Spielweise ist atemberaubend.
Alex Hunter is a global talent, a huge talent. He needs the right club and the right manager.
Any club will be lucky to have him.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day and it's getting annoying to be fair.
Oh, it's so irritating. What kind of club would let Alex Hunter go?
I'm not really sure that a move is the right thing for him.
J'espère qu'il va venir
But this guy's getting too big for his boots, blood.
Alexander is a great player. He's a beast. He actually is.
He's very quick.
Got skills.
Amazing skills.
If Will Ferrell would have come out, I would have been impressed. I would have been surprised.
He has to look after himself.
Like, save this for Gamescom, guys.
Don't go, Alex. Alex Hunter, you really are wasting time.
Will Alex Hunter stay or go?
Are you sure this is what you're
What about this tour of the US?
What does your heart tell you?
Should I stay or should I go? What?
What up, guys?
Where's Alex Hunter? Why didn't he show up?
Having me, EA.
I know there's like an actor who plays him.
My name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator.
So, I am here to talk about Need for Speed.
Are you sure?
Payback.
Yes.
If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, yeah, it's a great game.
Fight through it.
All right, all set aside. I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're really excited to tell everyone about Need for Speed Payback here today, but more importantly, show it. In Payback, you are on a revenge mission to take down the house.
Cut the feed.
That rules the city's casinos,
I'm sorry.
criminals, and cops.
Not that I do much better, maybe.
We're delivering a brand new experience with wild heist missions, intense cop pursuits, grueling car battles, and jaw-dropping action moments.
You can show that to
No
us.
longer is this just being about being first across the finish line. We are putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving fantasy.
So Need for Speed has been around for a long time. There's been a lot of new things coming to the game, and a lot of old things that people are familiar with the franchise.
Exactly. You know, we're putting a new narrative into the game where you drive 3 different characters, Tyler, Jess, and Mac, all bringing their own unique playstyle to the game. You drive across city, mountains, deserts, and canyons in the most diverse open world ever made for a Need for Speed game. There's a lot of great new elements in this game, but also obviously a lot of fundamentals.
Come on.
Customization.
Show, don't tell.
Visual and performance customization.
You have one job to
as well
do.
as introducing something on top of that, something we call the relics.
You tweeted?
Which are
Heist, what'd you tweet?
classic cars that you transform from scrap to stock to supercars.
Speaking of customization, my homie Nick, AR12 Gaming, he looks like he's customizing a classic Beetle. He's going to be doing a lot more of this customization and
Thanks,
gameplay.
you're welcome, Sam.
At 1:30
I try.
on the stream if you want to come back. But enough talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
Yeah, you know, we're absolutely very excited to show you the first one of the blockbusters from Need for Speed Payback, called the Highway Heist, that shows that intense action driving experience. So let's turn around and take a look.
Oh, thank God. All right. I thought they were going to show anything. I was like, what are you doing? The game's there. Ah. Oh, Joe loves this car.
We intercept, then grab the cargo.
It'll be part of a convoy.
What are you thinking?
Quick hit and run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest.
Yep, Huber is right. They are going Fast and Furious a little more. Actually, Gone 60 Seconds, if Nick Cage is in this game. Oh, Joe would love this game already. Payback is the license plate.
Anywhere near the truck. We gotta take out those cars. Get rid of these guys.
Yeah, see, this is cool. Open with this. Don't show that other stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that truck.
Look out! Shit! Damn it!
They didn't need a cutscene there.
This guy's out of his mind.
There's something much bigger going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
Guys, more house cars headed your way.
Oh, this looks cool. Bash him off the road. What if they did all this and they just said it was a Grand Theft Auto 5 mod?
These guys are tougher.
Freaking tanks is what they are.
Bunch of Transformers here. Is there anybody in that car? Maybe see that? I don't think so.
Take him out, Ty.
Guys, city's coming up fast. Jess, I've got a really bad idea.
Mac?
Ladder on the side. You can get up on his right.
Are you gonna get out of your car?
Never, Jess.
Do it.
Do it. Oh no, it's...
Jess, you
fast, too furious.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, team. Let's take this baby home.
Let's see what she can do.
Drive real fast, I guess.
Okay, boys. Let's even the odds.
If it's in slow motion, should it be like, okay, boys, let's even the odds. That's kind of a jazzy
I'm
trailer.
sure that plays as well as it looks. Last year at EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small, independent studios, to help bring experiences that are unique, gorgeous, innovative, and memorable to the world. We are partnering with game creators through the process from development to marketing to publishing. But EA Originals is also about funding, about offering a level of security. The profits from these games go back to the hands of the developers. We have been overwhelmed with the indie community's reaction to this.
I kind of wish people were wearing suits.
Of pitches, many of them brilliant.
Or at least a
and
jacket.
as a result, we now have several new titles in development. Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title, one that I've been very close to from the beginning. This game tells a story in an entirely new way. Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story. So I decided to contact the game's creator, Joseph Fares. When we met, we instantly realized we shared the same passion for games and how to bring new experiences to
Yes,
players.
Nat. I wish they were men in blazers.
I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now, we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
Yep, kind of want a way out of this press conference right now.
What's your plan?
Oh, Prison Break.
Stay the hell away from me, okay? I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem. It's pitch black. We need a light. Screw it. I'll go first. Oh, crap! You okay? Do you have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter, too. See? Problem solved.
Come on, Leo!
Tomb Raider. Heist, what are you talking about now? The ultimate rom-com. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director.
Does anyone know what's happening? People are forgetting their names.
I'm excited to be here and show you the game. So, after I finished Brothers, I wanted to make another game that pushed the boundaries on how to tell stories without compromising on gameplay. And this is the reason why I started Hazelight Studios together with the team.
This guy's got passion, by the way. You can feel it.
Working with EA's Originals was perfect for this, because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in. And that is very important for Hazelight, let me tell you that. So, the idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to play a game where the characters had unique personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together. And this is exactly what A Way Out is. The game is designed for split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your friend to play it in your couch.
Yes.
And
This guy.
gameplay-wise, yeah.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
that was nice, right? Action.
Old school.
Finally, yeah. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. Gameplay-wise, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a huge amount of variation. You're gonna be able to play everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of stuff. It's gonna be exploration,
I love it.
fighting, action.
This guy.
You won't get tired of this game. I'm telling you. So, but let me tell you this. After you finish playing a Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can guarantee that. I know I sound very cocky, but I can't help it because it's true. I'm so pumped up, it's crazy. You don't know, I live
This
game.
this guy, I love this guy. He's got more personality and charisma than everyone else so far.
A gameplay video that's gonna show you just a small part of the game, but still, you're gonna get blown away. And I also want to say that I'm so proud and happy to be part of this industry. It's crazy how fun it is to be here and do these games.
Yes.
It's so much fun. And also, one last thing. I want to say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden. Thank you. Goodbye. Hop shaky. Boom. Come on.
Yes. Yes, that guy. Are we getting more of it now? Okay, so they're Oreoing this.
It's a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story together.
You don't know anything about me, man. Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo, who's already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's, broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
What the?
What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
I like that it's not just the prison, like you get out too. A Way Out. It's like Uncharted kind of, a little.
Relax, man, I got this.
That's a cool game. That's a cool game. I want to play that game with Huber.
I know, me again. Thank you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a
Wet
minute.
blanket.
It's great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year. But at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead. Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable force. We have teams today taking technologies that are changing
Missile
the
Mage,
world
thanks for
and
joining.
using them to change
EA is
the way we
kind of.
play. These are the futurists, the incubators, our talented artists, designers, and engineers within our studios, our Frostbite team, our digital platform team, and a new research division called Seed. What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward.
Seed.
That's one reason we created this new division. Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis.
Stealthy team.
Exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks. Creating a world for you to define, to interact with and share as you wish. Or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know today is that interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45.
Do we know that?
Together, we are building that future. One that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled when we got our first project Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft.
Oh, here we go.
6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity.
Backdoor shady deals.
Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project Scorpio. And already we
What
are
if he
creating
leaks
the
the
most
name?
detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever seen on a console. Madden looks absolutely stunning.
Show us
But
Madden.
Game Maker's awesome graphics and effects are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well. Project Scorpio is a powerful platform. It is coming at the right time. Now, I have one.
Microsoft got to EA.
New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation.
6
in
teraflops.
a brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary. The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow. So don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
The wall. It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond.
It's the Matt Damon movie, The Great Wall.
There. You either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them. The story doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.
Oh, at Xbox. Oh, Microsoft totally got to him. Microsoft making plays. I like it though.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean O'Brien, and I'm here today to share the latest about NBA Live 18.
Ay, ay, ay.
But instead of talking about it, I'd like to show you. We've spent the last 2 years completely overhauling virtually every aspect of gameplay. Now we're going to go outside to a hands-on station out in FanFest so you can check out some of those improvements. And then we're going to come back in here and give you more details about how NBA Live 18 introduces an entirely new way to play a basketball game. We call it the One. Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
What if they had to walk everybody outside? It's like, all right, guys, let's go.
Every single time I see you, we are here out at FanFest, EA Play. I want to see everyone on social. Use that hashtag EA Play. Tell me what games you're excited to see. I am telling you right now, I am excited to see a first look at NBA Live 18, and no one better in the business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan. Connor, let's take first look, NBA Live 18.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, I'm super excited that people finally get their hands on NBA Live. We're going to take a look at a replay we just got. Q and I were playing.
Oh, no.
Controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see the sweat.
All right, so what we're
What
looking
are
at
you
here
doing?
is I'm using my right stick dribble control. I'm performing any combination of moves I want. So I can go behind the back, between the legs, and now I'm trying to attack the basket. But KD,
Young Wolf,
Q
no.
cuts me off with a flick of his
There we go. Okay, they zoomed in. I thought it was just gonna be off, like camera TV shot.
Q's late. He doesn't hit his left stick. He misses the timing window, and now I have an open lane to the hoop. So we see Zaza coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
He does
Tell me he finishes strong.
I use my right stick to finish with the left hand, as you can see here. Right over
No, zoom in for this. Don't zoom.
lane. And there we have it. LeBron, nice tight shot.
Even LeBron looks bored. He's like,
First look at NBA Live 18. Sean, back to you.
Thanks, fellas.
quick side note, everybody, it is Drew's birthday today. The Young Wolf. Happy birthday, Drew. Show me love.
We're excited for all
Happy birthday,
of you
buddy.
to get your hands on NBA Live 18. And everyone will have an opportunity to do so through a free demo coming in August. Now this demo will give everyone the chance to start the One and be introduced to this new basketball world. Jumpstart your own legacy through solo, co-op, and multiplayer experiences and carry all of your progress over to the full game. Now let's take a look at the one.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy. Centered on you, your journey is defined by the choices you make. Welcome to the one.
This guy
The
sounds
one
bored.
Unleashes the freedom to play how and with whom you want. Here, the respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league, an authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond the league, taking you into the streets, where the rules and how you earn respect are different. Team up with friends to take down NBA legends at historic courts like Venice Beach. Throughout your journey, your on-court performance leads to increased skills and new gear as your hype builds in both the streets and the league, from Venice to Rucker Park and everywhere in between. Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games at iconic, real-world courts. Hit the Drew League and continue to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best.
I just really wish they'd add like another thing in here, and they're like, also, go out on dates with whomever you want. Meet somebody on the court that you like, take him out to dinner. Meet a nice lady, take her out to dinner. Take them both out to dinner. They have like just some weird thing. Or just like an apartment manager. They're like, make your apartment look amazing, walk around in it. Like add something else, you know. I don't know. Rapidly cycling through all 5 stages of grief. Yeah, it's cyclical. I'm just like, just that. Yeah, let's get an NBA RPG. Like, what do I... Take everyone out to dinner. Hey, the tap simulator. I love the beat of rap songs, but I do not like the lyrics. Oh, Simon, I love dancing.
Thanks, guys. And thanks to all of the teams here sharing games today. And a special thanks to Joseph and Hazelight. How about that for some passion?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Now, we've got a massive finale coming up here in just a moment. 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated Star Wars.
Yes.
But before we get there, I wanted to pause for just a moment.
Oh,
Last
God.
week, we did something pretty amazing together. We held our annual EA Play to Give campaign, celebrating the importance of inclusion and play in our communities and in life. We partnered with 3 outstanding charities, the United Nations He for She, and anti-bullying organizations, the Pacer Center and Ditch the Label.
Cool.
No? Okay.
You guys can clap for that, you know.
$1
That's
million
fine.
to these 3 great organizations in support of building a more inclusive world. And here's where play comes in. All of you, our millions of players out there, joined us in support of inclusion. You came out in play in 9 in-game challenges. And by coming together, we are showing the world what a positive force that games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free. Starting today for the rest of the week, Origin Access, as well as the Vaultlin EA Access, are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA, Madden, PvZ...
EA is playing both sides, and I gotta say, business, Jimmy, loves it. It's like, we got all this Microsoft, like, Scorpio stuff, but also PS4 users can get this one. It's great.
Now, without further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Is it just Battlefront 2? You better not do this to me, EA, son of a gun. John, what? He's tweeting? He didn't write this, did he? What's happening? No. Woo! Oh, Vader! Yes, stormtroopers! Here we go. Oh, yes! They've got like TIE fighter pilots. Where's Vader? Where's my boy? They have First Order ones too. It's kind of throwing me off.
Hello.
Yes, RP. I thought it was Olivia Munn.
Janina Gavankar. And I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad.
Cool.
In Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Here we go. This is hype. Look at her belt. It's visually arresting.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games. That tweet from
No one
John
laughed.
Boyega was like the tweet
Just
heard
me.
around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars
Thanks, Matt.
story? We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while also
Like that guy.
introducing new ones.
Also
And
like that
just
guy.
like Rogue One tells an essential Star Wars story ahead of A New Hope. Star Wars Battlefront 2 will tell a new Star Wars story that helps bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Yay. It's good.
But EA didn't just stop there. We
She's
loved
the Woman's Death
previous
Battalion.
Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more.
She is.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title.
What if
with
it was
more
much
than
smaller?
3 times the content
Oh,
of
yeah.
the first game.
Yay.
Now, I'm all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2.
Okay, she got a broke RP, but I like it.
Multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles.
Who
more
wouldn't want to sit
planets,
next to her and play this game?
some of them, more space battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and customization as well.
Show me the game.
As content from across all eras.
Thank you.
But
Don't hate on the prequels.
as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world. And they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2
Don't show this stuff
has
again.
the multiplayer we're all looking for.
You're getting dangerously
These
close,
Game
EA.
Changers, they basically get like tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game.
Simon, if you get me into DICE, I will be able to talk to them about this stuff. Wait, are they doing... I don't even know who's doing Battlefront anymore.
It's true. So, let's hear more from them about their time
No.
at DICE.
No. No. No.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been more. And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right?
Sorry?
The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. I'm so
My
sorry.
first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are going to be in the game.
Guys, I joked about this, and it's happening. If you're gonna do this, do it like Sea of Thieves. Don't do this.
They split the characters up into different classes.
They have different weapons.
Like the old Battlefront games?
Customized. It affects your health. It affects how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques on how to play.
Good graphics and good sound just does not a good game make.
First Battlefront. There is a lengthened skill gap in it.
Feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far? We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes, but other things on the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective.
Quick, I gotta get my battle
There's
points.
such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles,
Or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is a level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Just show the game. Stop doing this.
collaborating with the Game Changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out there and saying, look, I'm part of this.
28 minutes of this 30-minute gameplay stuff is just gonna be this.
I'm going to participate in making the trailer it's a whole different level of fantasy.
Alright, recording.
3, 2, 1. And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
Start with that. That's all we needed. That's cool. Stop there. Good. Stay here, please. For God's sake, stop cutting away. Here we go. Let's go. Yes. Clover troopers are not in Naboo, but whatever.
Sector is clear. Not clear. Not clear.
Yeah, there we go. Hope he controls well. This is much better. Oh, that's good. Good editing. They cut to a way less interesting fight. Stay with Yoda and Darth Maul.
Here are next assignments. They are unusual.
Palpatine? Ooh, oh, that's a rough ending on PS4. I'll stay strong.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times backstage with my mom before this even started. My mom's here, yes, it's a big day for me, I'm sorry. So...
Yay for her mom. Yay.
Okay.
Heist, thank you.
So
This is
we have
good.
even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality iJustine, shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will showcase Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match, Battle on Theed, and I'm gonna take the 40th slot.
Show her playing the game.
Okay, but you're not gonna want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles, all the newness. But before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Hi guys, it's
Yep.
John Boyega.
Let's say he's not gonna show up, though.
Turn up. Yes, I was, but I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news.
That play's better than
You know,
this.
I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1, and now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2, alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Crate that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm excited. Let's play.
To be completely honest, I think Zac Efron announcing that news would be much more interesting. Like he's standing on stage like Finn's gonna be there.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday.
Phasma's not
and
cool
it
yet.
will be free. Yes.
Good, it should be
The team
free.
at DICE heard our feedback
But
loud and
you
clear
have to
on
pay for the
previous
game.
Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of content, post-launch for all players at no additional charge.
Batteries not included.
So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game.
Until we make the third game.
Post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card. So, let's start. New essential Star Wars stories. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras. Space battles.
Show me the
with free
game.
co-op. And free content that will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes. Yes. I am so honored to be just a tiny little part of this team making this amazing game.
She's doing as much as she can. She should have hosted this whole thing. She could have been the Aisha Tyler of EA.
I'm going to go pick up my controller and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed.
Why?
We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Golden Boy and Paul Kesslin, producer from DICE. What have we got going on here today, guys?
We got a lot going on today. First of all, what we're going to see today.
I feel like I just need to use a grammar lesson. All right, Justine. Like I don't know if you're Justine. It's like Justine and I, or I, Justine, or maybe it's more of like a starting a sentence thing. I shouldn't be thinking about this. There's more of a sentence there. That's all I'm saying. There's something else.
Need to try to bypass security, make their way into the palace itself. If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there, needs to try to push him out and make that last stand.
Okay, just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Are you guys excited?
I'm so happy that the prequels are getting focus and attention because they're cool and interesting, but for goodness sakes, we don't need to shoutcast a match of Battlefront.
Who are going to be competing here, and I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back.
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we were actually
I just
in
mean
the
like
game
iPod.
with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little while. It was VF Updates, Bull Shark, Moosel. We also have my boy Darkness, aka Dankness. He will be playing as well. We have Westy.
What is happening?
Star Wars HQ. And some NBA Live, just cuz. Why not? You know, just do your thing. But anyway, here you go. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, folks. Yes. Now, this is awesome because
We're going to see some basketball players in Theed starting right now. The problem with this game is that it doesn't have the same cool third-person controls of the old Battlefront game, Battlefronts 1 and 2. But you should play in that mode because it's easier to kill people in this mode as opposed to playing first-person.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists, and also you're going to see a couple different classes here.
Oh, he just shot his buddy.
That Master G is using is the heavy class. Specialist, Kanye or Sniper, right? But the heavy class, what do they do here?
Did he just say specialist is Kanye the Sniper? I don't think that's right. Where's Zac Efron? Where's Jamie Foxx?
Pushers or defenders in some areas. But it looks like we got one of our Vulture droids right now.
Crash,
Not
crash,
sure
crash.
who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here, trying to get some strafing runs.
Hitting nothing.
Oh, no! Come on, man.
Missed that tower.
You just did it wrong there, buddy.
So it's
Sorry
great
about
because
that.
we also do have the air support, but we also have ground support as well.
We do. So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop suppression. But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing that. Oh, man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding. You're going to see this happen quite a bit, especially in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can just come through for some great great bombing runs, really, and eliminate as many people as you possibly can. And also, you put the presence of an air vehicle out there. Players will fear the skies, and they will, you know, look for cover in this map, where it's already difficult to find cover to begin with in this phase in particular.
Absolutely, and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around on the battlefield. He has probably taken out those clone troopers, but this droid...
Are we gonna get 2 crashes?
Stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we're talking a little bit more about the assault class. So for somebody who has just started playing this, never played any previous versions, do you feel like the assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
I think the assault class is yes, absolutely. It's something that is, that's painful. The assault class is something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into. They're your frontline flanker attacker.
I just don't even.
They're gonna be fairly easy. You can get right in and just start having, you know.
Like, the game looks great, and it probably sounds really good if everyone would just stop talking.
That switches you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster, and you're able
Don't
to
do
really
this.
get in
Do
there
this
and kinda, break those
at another time after you show the game. Make this after. You don't have anybody else to compete with today, EA. What are you doing?
So I just charged into the room and just absolutely shredded everyone. It was so fun to play with here. We're also seeing some great dogfighting here between the clones and the separatists. This is certainly what a lot of folks love in Star Wars, and just really in any game.
Yep, we all love it when the clones and the droids dogfight. Definitely my favorite moments.
Yeah, that vulture could not shake him. Well, so we got Star Wars HQ here. You know, he's playing the assault class again, and you saw here that he had the signature thermal detonator.
Oh, throwing grenades and using a grenade launcher. Truest hero.
Different weapons as well. Like one of the guns that I would oftentimes use was these.
Does anyone else think the third-person perspective is kind of weird? It like shows them from like their waist up, but it's kind of close. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2 did it much better. That's all I'm trying to say. And it's not even just nostalgia. It's just good lighting, nice shadows.
They're trying to make their way forward as the objective continues to march down. He has to get away from that.
I don't know, is he trying to flank the tank? That's not smart.
I don't know, man. Maybe he will.
He's a tank flanker.
Gotta give you some escape options in case you get into some reaction.
Uh-oh, we didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
we haven't.
Some ATRTs, yes. So these are great for taking out those AATs. So these guys are little
AATs, yeah. I think those are those old tanks. I forget the name of them.
Extra damage against the tank should they see it. So you can imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield, really rushing around points. Like, look at this.
Can you stop someone out? What can you?
This would be much more interesting from just this, like the one perspective of that female actor who was just out, and just showing her playing the game and talking about stuff and be like, oh, I died, or oh, I got a kill. Like, they should have Sea of Thieves this, baby. Should have done it like Sea of Thieves. That's how you reveal this game.
We did, one of my favorite classes.
They made Jimmy be more to Star Wars. Yep. Mission accomplished, EA. I guess.
I'm a bit slower nowadays.
I love Star Wars. Darth Vader's pointing at me right now.
Try to let them get some extra health.
Sorry, buddy. Show me the heroes. You know?
Finally some good dogfighting going in there.
Okay.
So what's great about some of these starfighters is these
Chad, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm gonna do my best to make this fun for you, alright? Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Alright, we got, oh, I really wish you would have crashed. I'm gonna hope that everybody crashes, really. So what we are thinking here is that everybody wants to play a droid. You know, everybody always wants to play a droid, and we thought to ourselves, how do we make it interesting? Do we make the droids jump? Do we give them the dodge rule? If we don't give it to them, what do we give them? More attack? More defense? We don't know, so we gave them the dodge and the jump. So don't worry about it. Yep. Check out the droids. They're not even showing off the other classes in a good enough way. They're not distinguished enough, like, or distinguishable.
Destroying him. Oh, he got picked off. Nice job.
But he was doing what he needed to do, support his team, right? It's that combined arms fire.
I feel like there's something, like, maybe they've already done this before, but, like, it was like a Battlefield trailer where they show, like, somebody kill somebody, and then, like, that person gets killed by somebody else, and then that person gets killed by a tank, and that tank gets blown up by an airplane. Like, that's how you'd show this game, I would think. Are they trying to make Battlefront like an esport? And like, yeah, I run with the droid assault unit. A lot of people think it's a noob class, but I've had a lot of success with it. Won a couple of champions. I never shake hands after a match, though, even if I lose. Honestly, your face is fun enough. Thank you. Guys, thank you for being here with me. Last year, it just hurt. How are the allies doing? Are they staying strong?
Again, he's doing great. Oh, and we see there one of the officer classes right next to one of the clones.
Like, I won't talk if there's something that's worth you guys listening to. But honestly, this is just...
If you are playing with your buddies, you want to be able to have at least one officer available because he keeps you going in the fight.
Cool, I wish I knew what was, like...
When those heavies are trying to
whatever, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm kind of half paying attention. I'd rather do, like, class gameplay and just stick with one for, like, you know, 45 seconds and show them use the abilities and then switch to the next one, not just like jump, 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 jump.
Trying to see if Massive G here is, you know, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat with Musa, who's up there. There's Darkness 429 just shredding.
I don't promote Surly, but I got this class.
He just
So.
went into siege mode?
There you go.
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh yeah, so tell
For
us
emphasis.
about the siege mode. How does this play out?
In siege mode, for a limited
Send the
time,
whiskey.
you're able to blow up some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
Battle Points as
favorites.
well.
Yeah, Fragadin, what?
Yeah,
What in this game is different than Battlefield, you know, 1? I know new setting and stuff, these new characters, but these just feel like skins. Which is just a skin to Battlefront, Battlefield. It's just a skin for Battlefield.
Now we start phase 2, and this is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight inside of that building.
There's Darth Maul. Go to Darth Maul.
And look for this B2 to just shred through everyone, especially with that cooling
Start
ability that he
45 seconds or a minute before phase 2 and then go. If that's when the action's starting, don't say, oh, and this is when it really...
There's going to be narrow pathways. He's going to be able to just shred as soon as anybody gets in his way.
Yeah, this battle droid's totally shredded. He's gonna shred some people. Might as well call him the Shredder. Now that'd be a fun extra character. Thank you. Can you show him dismembering people?
This is Darth Maul will excel in phase 2 and phase 3 as you're inside. I mean, he's a great mobile attacker.
Specialty, close combat force abilities, double lightsaber, spin attack, chokehold, furious throw. Oh, he's got a chokehold. Seems cheap.
Some of his abilities you can see here, he's got that spin
He's
attack.
running.
He's able to just rush in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny, I was talking to Musa earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying how there's Boba Fett as well. He was talking about how he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like,
Oh, so much for that pseudoscience of canon.
That was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul. Just shredded the clone army, unfortunately.
Shredded him. Totally shredded. That's the EA's word. It's not jazz this year. It's shredded.
So if the clone army is able to get some of their heroes in play, like this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield, fire off some rockets, and really just take out an individual target.
So what difference does he have from the last game?
From the last game, we've given him a bit new tricks. He's got a new concussion rocket that will really disorient players completely. He also has this rocket barrage instead of just one rocket. He's able to really just lay down.
It'd be funny if DM gets taken out so quickly.
Also,
oh yeah, yeah.
The B2, here we go. But on the clone side, you know, there are specialist, you know, characters that you can pick up as well. We haven't seen much of it yet.
I would love to hear what I would assume would be Sweet Justice audio, maybe. You know, their audio is amazing, and we're not hearing it.
That's right.
Why would we?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're back to Boba Fett here with the
Look at
rocket
that.
jumps there.
Oh, I thought Boba was gonna get wrecked.
Lay down so much firepower.
Boba would get wrecked.
They got him though.
Jesse was able to find him on that one.
Back to the Sarlacc pit, buddy.
Oh, good. Finally, somebody played some support.
Doing zero justice for Sweet Justice.
We're the linchpin of the team, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is his 2 exactly? His 2 is the healing
ability. His 2 ability is that, yeah, exactly. It's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of buff
Who's this guy? He's with the clones? Oh, cool. Jump Trooper. Thank you for finally showing a cool character. Who's basically Boba. But he's still alive, so. Dual wield. Oh, there's Rey. Show Rey. What are you doing? Female Jedi. Nah, put her in the back. Don't worry about it.
I know a lot of people love the jump back. Oh,
now we've got Rey. Not gonna lie, I'm super excited to play as her.
She's quite a powerful character.
Don't run. Some of her abilities.
You know, she got out of that one really quickly, but they got her.
The droid fallen by a simple droid.
No, but Rey
how does her mind trick affect enemies?
Absolutely. So Rey's mind trick is something that against all enemies,
Darth Maul just got wrecked.
for a little bit, your controls will kind of
So bad.
work against you, making you a little bit more vulnerable to attack.
No. Don't worry about that heist. You can post funny pictures of me. Building our community. We're having a good time. Oh, Han Solo's joining the fight.
We saw a little Han, yeah. Are we gonna get some Han? I hope so. But I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have. And some people have enough points to get those reinforcements. And especially this late in the game, you'll see a lot more of these special classes coming out, a lot more of the heroes coming out. So again, this Jump Trooper here, you know.
I remember a game that introduced hero units that you could play. It was called Star Wars Battlefront 2. And it came out in like 2007.
There it is. Just laying down fire.
It's kind of funny to see a droid with a super chain gun.
They need to push out. They need to fight this one out here. There are so many lives left that the Separatists have to their team. They could really
Is this
run
really
through
everything?
Have to start acting fast because if they cap it, that will be it. The Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the Clone Army.
I'm a Separatist fan, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
so I'm not gonna be too picky here.
Okay, jumping ship. I understand that. You know, no loyalties. Maybe you are Sith after all.
Maybe I am.
Who knows?
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Yeah, so in the third
Only a
episode,
Sith deals in absolutes.
the droids are trying to capture
Wait, what?
that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Do you have any like sort of strategy?
Yeah.
that you would,
Congratulations. You made one of the most interesting and fun, globally renowned, phenomenal, worldwide franchises just boring. You don't show me anything from Amy Hennig, man. So help me. I will be sad.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe run away.
Run away and just shoot the
Please, let this be the bait and switch. You can still win this.
Look at that.
nice stuff.
Just
Muso, congratulations. 36 kills he ended up picking up there, man.
My goodness.
Well, guys, that was it. What did you guys think?
Intense.
Not bad.
Almost as good as the old Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good. It's like, I love the class-based gameplay.
Defeat screen should be shown at the end of this presser.
Really get your squad, your friends to get together and say like, hey, I want to, you know, run the officer.
That's a highlight. Are these highlights? Are they really doing highlights? This is so good.
I think this is a crash montage. I think that's what we're going to do.
Please do a crash montage. That would be amazing.
But it was
Show
Muso.
Darth Maul
He's
just get
gonna
wasted.
Get as many battle points as he can before his next life. I mean, that's what you want to try to see with those battle points. You want to snowball your points, keep earning them, keep building, get more things.
What is this? Is this just like a depression montage? This is so good. Ah.
The team on, you know, EA Dice, just the way the game works. It's so beautiful, especially seeing this part of the Star Wars universe brought to life. The way that you guys really managed to do
Not bad.
on that one. Once again.
Yeah. That guy probably shouldn't have said not bad.
We try. I mean, the team back home is amazing.
I feel bad for these guys because honestly, everybody here, all these people who are talking, they're trying to make this really interesting and fun, but it's not really anything new, you know, that we haven't truly seen before. So, I think they're showing too much of this.
You know, like we get it, the game looks good, you know, definitely. Oh man, but that was awesome. And overall, I mean, you know, I have to say, like, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to coordinate with my friends.
Is he reading off a script?
And destroy the clone scum. I can't wait for that. Yeah, you know, exactly. Separatists all day.
Well, guys, that was
Cheers
so
for the
awesome.
Separatists.
Now, if you guys are in LA, you can come join us at FanFest this weekend. And if you come down on Monday,
Justine
we've
is
got a chance for you guys
like
to
garnering
tickets
good faith
from
back in
Germany
YouTube
this
creators
August. All you have to do is come and
after
play,
what happened
which
earlier.
is, I mean, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for two to Cologne, Gamescom. You've been for.
Yeah, I've been there plenty times. It's one of the most ridiculous conventions
Oh,
ever. If you
I thought he was
haven't
gonna start
go,
talking about
it's
Cologne,
insane.
Germany.
Massive.
It's like,
So you're not, if you don't get the trip, you're gonna be really sad. But if you do get the trip, you and Buddy, oh, you're gonna have a good time.
oh
It's a fun
yeah,
time.
if you don't
So
win
we'll see
this
you there.
thing, you're gonna be
You
real
guys
sad
like Star
about it.
Wars like we do, and you guys want to play as your favorite heroes and villains, you guys can download Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now on Android or iOS. And you can play as any of the iconic characters that you guys saw today and many more. Paul, I also heard that you're making Battlefront 2 because you've been playing a lot of Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes. I've played that game every day since it launched. I think I've actually spent about $1,000 in that game.
Are they talking about a mobile?
I do have a
They're
problem.
talking about the mobile.
Yeah, but it's just, there's just so much Star Warsy goodness.
Spend
I can't
1,000.
help it.
This is a confession. This is an intervention. Tell him that you love him, guys. Justine, just tell him that you're here for
I
him.
started playing in December, so around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It's great.
At Christmas, just.
All right, sorry.
She does have a lot of volume in her hair.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul. Golden Boy, this was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over to Patrick for more.
Amy Headache game. For goodness sakes, Patrick, please. Please.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to the real rock stars of this show, the development teams inside EA,
No.
who are truly amazing.
Yes, you are amazing, but no.
Now, we can't wait for more of you to play, and there's more coming. Stay tuned online for a closer look at some of our biggest games. And remember, EA Play is for all of you, our players. Thank you all for joining us. Now, let's play.
That's it?
There you have it. That is our first.
Yeah. I'm not gonna cross it off yet. I'm not gonna cross it off yet. There's still a chance. Maybe Sony made some sort of backdoor shady deal for Star Wars gameplay, not Battlefront 2. Alright? I'm still gonna be hopeful. What was that? Okay. Alright, chat. How's everybody doing? Time to do our post EA press conference 2017 assessment show. Yeah. Alright. Let's start off, like I do with all my reviews, with a brief synopsis. We saw some sports games, we saw some Battlefront. Alright, what were the good things? Well, everything looks pretty good. What were the bad things? How much time do you have? Come on, EA, what are you doing? You have Star Wars, and you know what, you take this beautiful thing, and you're like, I got a great idea. How about I just chop it in half, and I put the other half, the good stuff, presumably, and I'll just put that over here. We'll just save that for a later date, and then the rest of this other half over here, we're just gonna show you. We're gonna show you something that you've pretty much seen before. All right, we're gonna show some people crashing, and you know what? Just for fun, we're gonna show some NBA, like a quick screenshot of that too, in and amongst the Star Wars gameplay, because nothing would rip you out of the experience like that, except for the fact that you were never in the experience for the first place, because there are people talking the entire time. I know what you're thinking. Some guy who's watching the show, he's complaining about people talking. I would have loved to have heard that game, loved to have heard it, but guess what? Wasn't good. I'm sorry, guys. Not a good start. I was hopeful for EA. They could have had so much more fun. But you know what? Side note, A Way Out, that looks cool. That looks good. You know what? That's really cool. I love the whole the co-op stuff. I love the emphasis on couch co-op, that you can still play it, you know, online with a buddy, but still, like, trying to get people to sit in the same room, really, really fun. But everything else... Jimmy, you should put smiley faces in the completed checklist and sad faces in the ones that didn't make it. I'm adorable. Thank you, Simon. Please sound off, guys. I want to know what you thought about this conference. Let's talk about it. I imagine Microsoft throwing some bills to a lot of publishers to have exclusive reveals. Type of Scorpio. You know what? And guys, that might be the thing. Microsoft might be showing... They could show that Amy Hennig game. The fact that we saw a lot of Microsoft promotion, even though we saw a little bit of Sony stuff here and there, for EA makes me think that there's a chance that we could still see one of these games, or one of these like 3 games, 2 or 3 games that they've got cooking for Star Wars at Microsoft for the Scorpio. What if Amy Hennig walks out? Like I said, if she walks out on the Microsoft stage, that would be incredible. That alone, her not even talking, people be like, what's happening? Sony, everyone's like, wait, what? Amy Hennig's where? Like, that'd be great. So I'm still hopeful. The sun is still shining. I am not giving up. But EA, that could have been a lot better. And I don't know what was happening. People were forgetting their names. People were forgetting their lines, or just talking points. And you guys, you talked so much more than you should have. Seriously, the guys in the men in blazers or whatever, what was that? That really apathetic individual who seems to be there all the time, who ended the press conference. Can you not get somebody else to do that? Because does he really like it? He doesn't seem like he does. He seems like he's kind of, I'm here. Experiences, expression, EA. Like, you know what? Come on. I'm so strong. Thank you. I'm trying, Heist. I'm trying. It was garbage, Heist. Summary of EA Play 2017. Yep, the high five that completely whiffs. Yep. That's so apt. And that's all we have today. Yep. That's all we have for today. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could show you to make everybody feel better. But all I have is Arcanine here. I'm sorry about that. That was the first press conference you've ever seen. Ever. So it sets the bar pretty low. So really, no matter what they show us next, it has to be better, right? Right? Well, everybody, let's take a look at the docket here. Tomorrow, at 4 p.m., my time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Time, I'm going to be back here for Ubisoft. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's good. I'm going to do my best to be here and be pumped and motivated for Ubisoft. I'm hopeful. We're going to see Far Cry 5. We're going to see Assassin's Creed Origins. We're going to see some brand new crazy IP, I'm sure, at the very end. Like, it might be good. It might be great. But just so you guys know, I plan on being here for Ubisoft and Microsoft and Sony. Those and this one. So it'll be 4. Not going to be all of them, and I apologize for that. There's a combination of things. Kind of busy. I will try to make another one if I can, but I honestly don't care about some of these. Takamart, hey, how's it going, man? That was a much better E3 for them than last year. I don't even remember last year's. That's so bad. Yeah, also, Need for Speed. My problem with racing games like that is I play like something like Grand Theft Auto, and then the ability to step out of the car is very attractive to me. But in these games, you just never get to do that. And it seemed like every time you got to a cool moment in the game, it went to a cutscene. Like, let me drive through that moment. Don't show me driving through that moment. Oh boy. A Way Out looks good. Guys, is A Way Out really a romantic comedy? Do we want that? That'd be kind of great. If I thought there was any chemistry between the two. Anthem trailer was a joke. Yeah, we'll see about Anthem. It seems like Maze Runner meets Great Wall, the Great Wall, which is pretty good. And by that I mean hilarious. Yeah, they needed to show anything. Honestly, that probably would have been a better thing to end with, would be Anthem. Because people would have been talking about it and hypothesizing. Instead, it's just like, let's just beat them over the head with, just take their head and just smash it into Star Wars, but not the Star Wars they want. And like, your eyes are averted, and there's Amy Hennig, who's just got like one tear just coming down her cheek and just watching you, and you're like, Amy, why? And she's just like, and then she walks away, says not a word. Man, that's rough. It's rough. Levi, oh no. My buddy Levi sent me this message. Are you going to get Battlefront 2 this time? Lol, it looks killer. No. We'll play the beta. We'll see. I don't know. I would absolutely love to review Battlefront 2. I'd love to say it's amazing. And you know what? It probably is a really good game. It probably is a great, fantastic game with like a cool story mode that we barely saw anything of. I thought for sure we'd get some of the campaign. Show me one story mission. Show me the very beginning. You don't even have to be like, well, this is like 3/4 of the way through the story. No, just start at the very beginning or like 10 minutes in. Doesn't matter. Show me that woman who was talking in the game, not just in a trailer. She was so cool. She's probably part of the Women's Death Battalion like we were talking about. Ay, ay, ay. Ayos mio. I don't know what that means. BioWare new IP is so hype and it's like, monsters there. Done. If we didn't say gameplay, how can we know if Scorpio is actually good? For sure. And they're like, look at the images. It's like, I think they're going to show that off a ton at Microsoft. I think that's going to be a huge part of it. So that's the problem that some of these pressers have, like EA and Ubisoft can have, because they are beholden to these other bigger groups, like these companies. So they're like, if you want to see more of Assassin's Creed Origins, please tune in to the Sony press conference. You know, like that kind of thing. So it kind of hinders it. It kind of hamstrings what you have, which sucks. But then you get to like the other press conference, like, okay, it bolsters it a little bit. So evens out. I don't know. Taco Mart's taking off. All right, later, man. See you tomorrow. Only you can stop bad press conferences. Yeah, for sure. It means Mike. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. So A Way Out looks good. The new Need for Speed, I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting, but better. I think it looked better than it took away from. You know, it wasn't like it hurt the conference. So yeah. And Battlefront 2 does look good. It looks excellent. I really wish we could have just zoomed in and not been like, oh, this pro gamer is playing. Look at how good they are. And then it's like, explode. Like, I would have loved it if the controls would have been so unruly that every person was not only crashing a ship, but just couldn't move the characters around. Like, they're all just running around each other. They're like, oh, I gotta get them. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Bad. Guys, but seriously, how did FIFA look, Jimmy? You know what, Drew, it looked good. If you like FIFA, it's gonna be the best looking FIFA. Apparently they perfected the controls. So after this FIFA, I think, wouldn't it have been amazing if they walked out and they said, after this FIFA, we're not making one for a couple of years until the technology catches up with us, because we're just that good. They're continuing the story mode, which I think is kind of cool, and I know they're doing something similar now in Madden, which doesn't surprise me. But bring those guys out again. Like, don't do the whole 10-minute like thing. Have them introduce the game. Be like, come with me on my journey as I continue in the world of FIFA. And then cut to the game. Cut to the game. Like, not that hard. Word. Anything new? I honestly don't. More story mode, I think. Alex Hunter is apparently a real person now. Apparently. Like, what if you saw that dude on the street? I guess it's like an actor. Like, you're like, hey, you Alex Hunter? He's like, yes. I'm like, oh. I heard you scored like 3 million goals last year. He's like, what? Man. Who is directing this thing? Did they do a dress rehearsal? Like, those guys didn't even high-five each other. And that guy waited for the high-five, and then he still screwed it up. And that one guy just, like, gave up. Like, I felt bad for him because I could understand, like, the pressure and, like, when the cameras start rolling, it might be hard to, like, talk about a game, but for me, I run pell-mell into it. Especially if you're, like, a YouTube personality. Like, you know that you're talking to tons of people, especially if it's this guy, like, who probably has millions of followers. Ugh. They should have pre-recorded it. And the John Boyega, like, Finn will be in the game. Who cares? Like, seriously, Finn doesn't have any special abilities or anything. Maybe he could grab a lightsaber and kind of swing it about a bit, but man. Tom Cruise to play Alex Hunter in the next FIFA live-action film. Now that I would watch. Because I will watch almost anything with Tom Cruise in it, because I like Tom Cruise. Oh, man. I'm dying. Between the Mummy and freaking EA press conference, I need some happiness in my life. Injustice 2 is pretty good, though. So, that's something to be happy about. Chat, what is the worst thing you saw out of this press conference? For me, I don't even know. There was something I got angry about. Actually, a lot that I got angry about. But I'm sorry. I don't try to be an angry person. I try to be a positive person, if I can be. But it's hard sometimes. Trying my patience. And again, I'm an entitled video game critic who's lucky to be part of this industry, part of this community, to get to know you guys. But for the love of everything holy, for the love of Yoda, please, do better, EA. That's all I ask. Hire someone who knows how to run a press conference. I got a fun idea. How about you talk to the person who did Sony's press conference last year? Even if they're on retainer to Sony, I'm sure you could strike a bargain. It'd be great. Hug the Pokemon. You're right. I'm sorry, Arcanine. There was a moment there that Arcanine had to console me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was the first press conference. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Arcanine, if we would have been there, like, I'm thinking like actual real full Arcanine would be standing in the doorway watching the press conference, just look at Arcanine, and then we just both turn and walk out. Just like, nope. Ay, ay, ay. Not great. Let's see. Had to be Men in Blazers. Probably the Battlefront demonstration, because everything else was just typical EA to be expected. Men in Blazers, and then see, they did the, you know what I joked about at the beginning, where they had the Jedi walk out for the Old Republic, and then they did the same thing here with like all the stormtroopers and stuff. But they also had those drummers walk out initially. I don't even know. They had two really strong personalities in this whole thing. The first one was the dude from A Way Out, the guy who directed Brothers and all that. He was great. You could tell he was enthusiastic. He made like a promise and then immediately took it back. Or he's just like, you can do everything in this game. Well, wait, not everything. But he said it not because he screwed up reading a script. It's because the dude was so passionate about it. And in his mind, he's thinking, yes, you can do everything. And then he thought, wait a second, you literally can't do anything and everything you want to do. But he was so excited about the game. He's like, I live and breathe this game. And he ended it by thanking his team. Like, heartfelt. So good. Also, the actor who's playing the main character in Battlefront 2, she was great. She did the best with what she could. And then the whole, like, ending on a Yoda Star Wars card thing. I was like, okay, Yoda, yes. Lightsaber, yes. Star Wars, yeah. Card, what? Like, like, do you, like, unlock Yoda early, maybe? Make an incentive program that people actually want to be a part of. Come on now. Yeah, it took their biggest focus on their play. They're like, we have a half hour of Battlefront 2. I thought it was just going to be just gameplay. Like, imagine if they would have showed Battlefield 1 last year in, like, the trailers and stuff were too, and they talked over it the whole time. And they did for 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. Well, hi. I'm the creative director on Star Wars Battlefront, and I would love to, you know, talk about some behind-the-scenes things right here. It's been a real privilege and honor to work on this. Cut to him working on a TIE fighter. Cut to them working on a new class. It's like, no, just show the game. Like, to their credit, they didn't do the same thing with Amy Hennig. They didn't do the same thing with Respawn's lightsaber game. So it could have been worse. They could have done what they did last year and shown a lot, but shown nothing. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. I know it's not my burden to bear, but I bear it all the same. Ugh. I'm looking at my checklist, and I'm really hoping that by Tuesday I can check off that. Show me some Star Wars. Like, anything. Even if it's not completely ready. The little 5-second teaser from Amy Hennig's thing. People have been talking about this game since last E3. They've been talking about so much. You gotta show it. And I think Microsoft, if they get that first, you know, even if they don't have exclusive rights to it or whatever, if they show it first, it will always be associated with Xbox and Scorpio. And they will say, it looks best on the Scorpio. Microsoft, are you listening? That's what you have to do. You gotta get it. Do whatever you have to. Seriously, that is a good way to help your E3 press conference. Like crazy. Like crazy. Hey. Could have been worse. The review everyone wants. Yeah. That's my critical review. 5 out of 10, maybe? I wanted to say 6, but no. I went in at like a 6. No, if I went in at a 6, I'm at like a 4 or 3. And I understand that EA, as a developer, primarily makes games that I don't like. They make sports games. They make a ton of them. They make FIFA. They make Madden. They make NBA. All this stuff. That's fine. And I get it. That's a big deal. It makes a ton of money. And I'm sure a lot of the people who are watching this were actually excited about it. But for someone like me, EA, the two things they could have shown are something cool from BioWare and something Star Wars. And they barely showed either of those things. Phil Spencer gets it, though, I think. I think so, and I feel like the last time, like, one of the last E3s he came out there, he said, everybody here wanted to see games. And I like Phil Spencer. I like him more than Sean Layden just because I feel like he gets it a little bit more so. Like, he understands it. He loves this stuff. He's not afraid to tell Sony that he loves their stuff. I love that type of thing. That friendly competition is so good. So I'm really hoping Microsoft just cranks out of the park. I'm still hopeful. They didn't talk NHL, and I am sad. I'm sorry, Fragnon. I'm so sorry. My Legionnaires. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk for another 20 minutes about this. And then we'll make a hard cutoff. But I want to say the best thing, the best possible thing about this whole press conference was you. You guys. Experiencing this with you is infinitely better. To me, so far now, this is my favorite press conference of all time because I got to watch it with you guys. It's so much more fun. It's so much more fun. Like, just seeing what you guys are saying, like your offhanded comments, and I'm just like looking over there, just like smirking because I'm like, make the second picture your profile pic. Uh-oh, what's this? Man. So good. We're gonna retweet you. I retweet things because they tell me that's a good thing to do, but I also like it. It's great. Just 3. It's my Wolverine. I was gonna make some crass joke about read between the lines, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not about profanity. Try not to. Gab, thank you for taking pictures. I appreciate it. I make this demand as a patron or Patreon contributor to have the second picture as your profile. Do you want me to switch it out? I sure can. It had passion, suspense, sadness, so much sadness. I think what we're going to do, guys, is after all of the press conferences go down, we're going to look back, and I am going to address a movie franchise or style, I should say, to each press conference. And right now, we kind of have somewhat of a depressing romance going on with EA. There's a lot of things to love, but at the end of it, you're just crying. And, yeah. Wouldn't see it in theaters. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I like the slightly deranged smile to finish. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but thank you. Look back to as far as Sunday, we will forget what happened today. Yeah. Also, guys, feel free to comment if you like the banners and if you like the whole setup, if it all sounded good. I want to make sure it's as great as it can be as we move forward, because as always, my motto: adapt and overcome. Like, make it better. So, EA was the blackout period of this E3 drinking binge. Yeah. But guess what? Maybe EA's the vegetables. Maybe EA is just, you gotta get it out of the way to get to the good stuff, to the meat, to the dessert, to all of the things that we love in E3. And now that that's gone, maybe, just maybe, everything else will be all killer, no filler. Let's hope. Hype's still alive. I'm not gonna let it die. Like, let's just say if E3 was a person that I was trying to resuscitate, I brought him back. They're not doing well, but they're still alive. And I'm going to do my best to keep them that way. Keep feeding them the hype. So, because I am a self-proclaimed vibe vampire, alright? And E3 is the most hype of anything all year. And I'm not done feeding yet. I haven't even wet my whistle. I'm still so hungry. I'm famished. I'm so thirsty for the hype. Not letting it stop. I'll make a collage at the end of it. Jimmy, first live E3 conference. Thank you. That would be great. And then it just turns into one big image. No, that'd be a lot of work. We have to do a lot of colors. Jimmy is not a fan of skateboarding skeletons. No. Are we talking about? I played a little bit of that game too. Let it die. Oh yeah, Let It Die. That's what it is. EA, the salad served before the meal. You say, sure, I will take a salad. I just imagine Jimmy gently spooning hype in a bedridden person into a bedridden person's mouth. It's okay. It's okay. I imagine whatever the hype, it would just be very bright. Like you wouldn't be able to understand what it looks like. You have a few bites and think, this isn't really what I want. Yeah, for sure. Like, Star Wars is supposed to be the French and or Thousand Island dressing on this salad. It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep. Because I miss you, baby. Don't want to think. Alright, I'm okay. I'm back. Just had to recenter myself. Sometimes I gotta do that. EA tried to break me, but I remain unbroken. Still here. Not going down without a fight. The dressing was past its expiration date, for sure. I was like, ugh, this tastes kind of weird. Legionnaires, by the way, thank you guys. It's so good to see you here. If you guys are here and you haven't sounded off yet, I think most everybody has, but please, if you want to, I would love to just see. I just love seeing the names. It's so good. I want to know who the most loyal ones are. You know, except there's a lot of places to watch E3. Obviously, you can just watch it straight up, or you can watch over the allies and stuff like that too. I'm not sitting here to promote them. I'm just saying that if I weren't doing this, that's what I would be doing because I love those guys. And one day, I hope that we will do an E3 together. That is what I fight for. So Brandon Jones, I know you're watching, except I know you're definitely not watching because you're probably at the press conference. Let's do it. Come on, allies, let's go. Call to action. EA, or E3, there we go. E3 2018, you, me, let's go. Come on. You guys can come out here, I can go out there. I think it'd be simpler if I came out there, but still. That's the dream. Or 2019, or 2025, I don't care. I'm a patient man. Just know that we're busy folk here. The Legion's growing every day. A way out was the bacon bits inside the salad for sure. You're like, ugh, ugh. And then you kind of move the salad around. You're like, and you kind of get all the bacon on one fork. And you're like, they're bringing out like this other, like, oh, they're bringing out like a silver platter. And you're like, oh, and it says Star Wars on it. You're like, oh. And they open it up and you're like, oh, and then it's just another salad. Yeah. Oh. So sad. Salute you. Yeah. They're like 2 precious bacon bites. Now I want some bacon, guys. I hope you're happy. Guys, side note, I've never had this many Twitter notifications. Thank you so much. You guys have been so supportive, and I really do appreciate it. I hope this is enjoyable. I hope you like this. Please give me your feedback. If there's something you like, you don't like, if you're like, Jimmy, you're too over the top, or Jimmy, you're not expressive enough, you know, or if you're like, those banners suck, or those banners are the best things ever. Honestly, this is all malleable to some extent. I have the power to control these things a little bit. Salad looked great, but the person that prepped it had dirty hands. Heist Boots, don't be sorry. Gabrielle, I just want to give you a hug. Gabrielle, please, you're incredible. Gotta give it to our mod. I guess kind of Drew is here today too. He's got the mod status. I know Anna's probably busy, but Heist Boots, thank you for modding. I really appreciate it. Not that we really need it, because everybody's been civil. Everybody's been great. I think the follower mode thing works out really well, because we don't have so many people coming in here just like cursing, doing stuff. This is a ton of fun, Jim. Yes. Loud, unexpected screeching. Giving Jimmy feedback. That'd be so great. I just picture like me, like a one-way mirror type of thing, and like everybody's walking into this room and talking to somebody. They may be talking to Gabrielle, and she's like, oh, you know, give me your feedback, and Natalie just looks at her and just starts screeching. I'm just sitting there like on a clipboard and like checking off like highly satisfied, highly satisfied. Greatest mod. She is the greatest mod. The day that we knighted Heist, that was a day that will go down famously for a great decision. She's been great. She's been responsive, and she bought me an Arcanine. I don't even know. I don't know why I deserve it, but thank you. Anna! Hey, there she is. We were just talking about you. Anna, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being a mod, Anna. I know you've been busy. You probably got stuff going on. It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful day. Well, at least it is here. Good day to be inside. I gotta tell you guys, though, seriously, like last year at this point, I was sitting here, I was like, you know, watching E3 by myself, you know, this is so much better. Thank you. Thank you. This is fulfilling, and I want to do this. I really do. I really want to make this my job. And I'm gonna fight every day until that becomes a reality. And you guys are coming with me. So thank you. The most amazing E3 conference ever. Yeah. You missed a natural disaster. Also, I really appreciate that everybody is being nice to each other and you guys are like forming friendships. And I'm not like saying everyone should be friends. It's just like people are just being nice. I love it so much. It's a beautiful thing. I really do. I feel like I'm watching an anime. Yeah. Friendship. Should we do a flashback? Let's do a flashback. No, like, I was going to try to reverse myself, but then it was going to sound like Mr. Caffeine. So I quickly opted out of that. If you're not sure who Mr. Caffeine is, don't worry. I'll enlighten you. This was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in a press conference. But, oh boy. Oh no. Go back. Yes. Wait, did he already do it? I want to see him do it. I'll send it to you guys. Here you go. Guys just showing pictures. Where's this? Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. We gotta go to the actual moment. Oh well, I'll find it. Don't worry. Keep talking, everybody. What's going on? Mr. Caffeine is wonderful, and I love him. Is he like a really... I don't know anything about the guy. I just remember seeing him on this thing, and I remember thinking, this is painful. Like, it was really hard to watch. Oh, maybe this is what we need. So good. I love it so much. I really do. This one is also good. It might be like the same thing, but there you go. All right. Yes. So, like I said before, though, I will be back tomorrow for Ubisoft, which I believe, let me send this to everybody as well. This is the conference schedule. So if anybody was like, I don't know when these conferences are happening, this is when you can see them. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I love that my IRL friends are liking those tweets. Yes. Good. Heist, I only want them to follow if they like me. And I would honestly, Gabrielle, if they're a friend of yours, I can't imagine that they're a bad person. Because you're such a lovely, wonderful person. And I do really appreciate our friendship. I look forward to talking to you every day. I really do. And, you know, not just you, but I think about all of your lives. And I hope that you're all having fun with all this stuff that we do here. And I hope that if your friends see you, like, doing all this, sharing all this stuff, they're like, what's up with this? Like, you can say, like, hey, this is Jimmy. He's this weirdo who likes to get real sad during EA press conferences, and it's pretty fun to watch him break down because apparently he's going through multiple stages of grief just forever. Yeah, Mr. Caffeine though. And again, I am not saying that I would be better at a press conference like this. You know, if they're like, oh, and now we're going over to Jimmy Good, a YouTube content creator, to talk about the newest in NBA 2K18 or whatever. I'd be like, hi everyone. I don't really play basketball games. I actually don't really like them at all. But this one's kind of interesting because, you know, once in a while, you might get a Yoda skin. And that's the only reason I'm here, to be completely honest with you. They couldn't find anybody else, Zac Efron. It was too expensive. So that's why I'm here. One of the girls who works at Rockstar, Friends and I Places and all that. Oh my gosh, please. I'd love, well, not even just that. I would just love to just meet a new person. But if she works at Rockstar, that'd be great. I'd love to talk to her. Tell her to drop by sometime. Not to be morbid, but I'm not reading the rest of that. Yes. It's a beautiful time. Beautiful time of the year. Anyway, E3 is still hype. It is still Christmas. I am not giving up. No, you know what I'm going to start saying? Christmas is E3. It's kind of confusing, I know, but when December rolls around, it'll make more sense, maybe. So, but yes, thank you so much. Also, for everyone who's interested, we were streaming Injustice 2's story last night, and we'll continue it. I'll put both of those archives up on YouTube eventually. I'm not sure when I'll have a chance this week. Maybe I'll try to drop in. Maybe I'll try to do Night in the Woods or something else. But because Joe is also gone this week, the podcast is either A, going to have another guest, or B, going to be a complete E3 wrap-up with just me, yours truly, going through the motions. Probably something very similar to this, but an all-inclusive, kind of all-encompassing thing. As opposed to what I did last year, which if you guys watch that, it's like a 20-minute video where it shows like everything. That thing took forever to put together. I don't know what compelled me to do it. But anyway, it's getting real morbid. It's getting dark in chat. I kind of like it. Wow, 31 Twitter notifications. It feels nice. It's nice. Yeah. Also, self-promotional. I did a Mummy review. You guys can check it out. Please, probably just go see Wonder Woman again, though. That'd be great. I would really like it if everyone saw Wonder Woman like 2 or 3 times. I haven't seen it a second time yet. I would like to. The only problem is I don't know anybody around here or any of my like in real life friends who'd want to go see that. Yeah, which makes me kind of sad. Actually, now that I think about it. That's why I've been trying to get like other people who are excited about these things. Not that they wouldn't be, but Wonder Woman's a hard sell with some of them, which is dumb because Wonder Woman is the best DC character right now. Like, she's the best. She's tippity tap. Go with your mom. She'd like that movie, though. She would. She'd like Chris Pine. She'd say Chris Pine's pretty good. Which, side note, I think he'd make a good Star-Lord. Does anybody else agree with me? I'm not saying get rid of Chris Pratt. I'm just saying if I had to go and recast it, I'd say Chris Pine would be a good Star-Lord. That's all I'm saying. I like Chris Pine. I pine for Pine. I've been saying it for years. Fun story, for anyone who doesn't know, I went to see Rogue One like Thursday night preview, and I was buying 2 tickets at the time because I was like, someone will go with me, and like people just didn't go with me. My mom came with me. People are dressed up. She's just there, and I think she fell asleep a few times. And I'm like, Ma, you fell asleep in Star Wars, which I've seen her do before, but she's great. She's a trooper. She's just happy to go anywhere. That's why she's like, I would have seen The Mummy with you, and I'm like, Ma, it's kind of scary. You probably wouldn't. She would have found the good in that movie. I would have been like, oh, that's a good point. Chris Pine is a hunk. Agreed. Yes. Agreed. Drew's all about it. He is a hunk. Seriously. I gotta watch the new Star Trek. Star Trek Beyond. Was it good? I never saw it. But I actually like the other ones. They're not that bad. Not that great, but they're not that bad. He would have made a good Quill. My mom's adorable. Yes. I've debated shooting like a video series with her or have her come on the stream sometime. I don't know if anyone would want to see that. I do have this funny video that I've talked about doing for a long time where I put out all the Disney Infinity characters and I see how many of them she can name correctly. And some of the names she's come up with are pretty hilarious. And one was kind of, I don't know the word for it, but it was pretty different. I don't know actors by names, only by faces and who they played. Okay, fair enough. Yet to see it, but I like the other 2. Yeah, Star Trek Into Darkness people didn't really like, but even I got excited when Spock. I know they turned Spock into an action hero, but I like that. And when he did the Vulcan neck pinch or whatever, I love that too. I was like, that's really cool. Chris Pine is the new James Kirk in the new Star Trek. Thank you. See, you guys, Fragden, Heist, you guys are always over like the explanations. I don't have to say it. It's a beautiful thing. If your mom wants to do it, I'd love to see her on streamer videos. Yes. Okay, cool. My mom is by far the most supportive mother on the planet. I've had other people come up to me and say, your mom is the greatest mom. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. How about your mom? And they're like, she's better than my mom. Like, I'm like, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's nice. Also, she makes a mean chocolate chip cookie. All right, we're getting off topic here. Anyway, EA. When I realized Spock was going to do the con, I got super excited, but that was about it. For sure. I never even saw the old... I'm not a huge Trek fan. I'm more about the wars, but I can appreciate Star Trek for a lot of things. Which, by the way, I think the writer for The Mummy also wrote Star Trek Into Darkness, so if you don't like the writing... By the way, Star Trek has a great cast. Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban. Like, it's good. Simon Pegg. Incredible cast. Seriously great? Sorry. Are we going to get an alternate names list from your mom? Maybe. You'd love to see that. If people really want to see that, is this like for the Disney Infinity stuff? If people really do want to do that, I can set that up easily if you guys want to see it. Yeah. It would be pretty funny. She's a good sport. She'd be a good sport. Interestingly enough, in some of the vlogs, you may, with an eagle eye, have spotted her in the past. Maybe. Also, if there's a moment where, in like one of the more recent vlogs, like I'm not filming, she's the one who's filming. So there you go. Like for the Bulldog races, which were really fun. Really good cast. Simon Pegg was one of the writers for Beyond, right? I think maybe. But he's also into Star Wars. It's kind of like my Marvel DC stuff. The guy loves both. And that's cool. You should be able to love both. You can't just be, I like this. I don't like you like that. It's like, no, you can love both. Love it all. Critical Moms names characters. Critical Mom? Is that the series name? Critical Mom? It's funny because she's not very critical. But, again, the word critical, also you see the faults and the merits. Just want to keep reminding people. I will educate the world on the word critical and take a few grammar lessons myself. Give Chris Pine the role of Nova. Yes! Fragadin. Yes. Yes. Quick question. Do you use the new information about Nova in that movie? Critical Mom Q&A, critical reviews, redefining critical... Yeah. Critical Mom Q&A. That's a pretty good one. I'll just remember that. Good writer. I think that's one of the reasons I... Who is Nova? If you guys want to take this, it's a Marvel superhero. Space and energy powers. The Nova Corps, which you might know from Guardians of the Galaxy. All those people were wearing like Nova costumes. The Nova Corps, I think based on Nova. So if you look in the background of those, Drew, like some of the guards, that's kind of Nova's look. Pretty cool character. Much more spacey, which I wouldn't... You know, I wouldn't put it past them to put him in both, or to put him in Guardians 3 along with Adam Warlock. So, I think we could see it. Although I went from talking about EA, E3 to Chris Pine and Critical Mom in like no time. I'm so sorry. If anyone's still watching this, if you're watching the archive, I apologize. But EA... Yeah, they say they're listening, but are they? Like the press conferences... Maybe the games... I'd rather have the games be better than the press conferences. And if the games are good, if they're amazing and great, then good. Press conferences, though, not a great way to show them. There's just like little to no fanfare about Battlefront 2. Like, who cares? I could see Nova being created to rival Adam, for sure. That'd be kind of cool. Do they have a rivalry? That'd be kind of neat. Hold on a second, everybody. I guess I don't really need these headphones on anymore, but... Looks professional. Yeah, I'm not listening to anything. Is anyone listening? EA, can you hear me? I really think you can't. I was gonna go Papa, can you hear me? But then we went to Frozen, so we'll deal with it. Taking the headphones off, guys. Oh, Arcanine. There we go. We're back. All right. Hi, everyone. It is the CR colors. Yes, I'm sorry if you didn't see that before. This is I got this tie a while ago, but I really do like it, and I think it does fit with the vibe. You know, the color scheme we have going here: the black, the red, the gray. So, and the white, I suppose, a little bit. But yeah, this is my Critical Reviews suit. I put it on. It's my power suit. Jimmy and Toots # support. I'm too bright right now. Just, Yep. It just goes to show that EA didn't have a good enough press conference if we're talking about my tie and we're talking about Chris Pine. But both of those things, especially the latter, it's hard not to talk about. It's great. Chris Pine's good. More Chris Pine things. He's like Carl Urban. He needs more work. Not that he really does, but... When is the Lily interview? I kind of interview her at the end of all my vlogs, so if you watch those, unless you've already watched those, if that's not enough, then we can do more. Lily's my truest hero. I love Lily. She's better than me in so many ways. The black, the wet, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the white, and then I was gonna say red, so I said wet. I'm so sorry. EA's got my brain all frazzled. I can't even talk anymore. I'm losing it. I have to do an accent to get back to normal. Ay, ay, ay. We must hear the doggo's thoughts on EA. Well, I know Lily pretty well, and I would imagine that she would say, first off, there wasn't enough dogs. There weren't enough dogs in the trailers. They should have more of those. She loves watching dogs, and I love watching her watch dogs. I should show you guys. I should have her watching me play Watch Dogs. And then I could say, my dog watched me play Watch Dogs. That didn't make sense. Anyway, she probably wouldn't have thought it was that great. But she's never watched a press conference before, so she might have liked it a lot. Would have been confused about the quick jump to NBA in the middle of Star Wars, which was excellent. Or the fact that they shot a lot of the NBA stuff off screen, or like a cam on screen. What are you doing? And then they keep cutting away. I hate this in a press conference, by the way, everybody. Just quick thing. Every press conference loves to do this. They love to like pan out and like show the crowd watching the trailer. Don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. Because then I have to go watch, I have to find the trailer later and then watch the trailer. It's like, which I guess we could be doing right now. If anybody wants to see any of these trailers, I guess we could find them, throw them up, but... Lots about Chris Pine being underrated until Wonder Woman. I think he is. I think he's a really good actor. I really like him. There's never a time I see him and I think, oh great, it's Chris Pine. Even in Hell or High Water, his beautiful blue eyes. It's the only thing I can tell that's him. He's so good. Jimmy is next to forget his own name. Yep. True, 0 out of 10, no dogs. EA 0 out of 4 paws. Yeah, for sure. Lily, can you give it how many paws? She would just be like, she'd just be staring at me right now. Yeah, Chris Pine's eyes. Pining for Pine. That should just be a video series with like once in a while I just put 2 minutes of me just talking about Chris Pine. People will be like, Jimmy, you kind of like him too much. I'd be like, have you watched this stuff? He's very good. And then I'll just tweet it at him constantly until I get something back. Yeah, that's our guest this week on the podcast. I'd be like, Joe's out this week, so I decided to get somebody else. He was in Wonder Woman. He likes video games. His name's Chris Pine. Oh, I'd have a heart attack. One of the Chris's was in Snowpiercer. Yeah, Chris Evans. He directed that one, I think. I know he's kind of had like this anxiety where he wants to go out and direct and do creative stuff, and he's like, oh, I don't know if I want to be tied to Captain America. But then I think the paychecks come in, and being an actor isn't always a certainty. So signing on like your life away to be Cap is probably a good thing, because Marvel's like, yeah, you can go do this once in a while. You can go make a film. That's fine. Like, just come back here and, you know, make money. So, yeah. Chris Evans, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth. I know it's tough. It's okay. And Chris Pratt. 4 Chris's. 3 of those Chris's are in the MCU. Soon to be 4 after we get him in for Nova. Can we start that hashtag? Let's get that puppy trending. Hashtag Pine for Nova. Ooh, Pine for Nova. Hey, that's a good one. I like it. Snowpiercer any good? Yeah, Drew, it's pretty good. I think it's on Netflix, or it was for a bit. It's interesting to see what they do with a limited budget, and it is a pretty interesting story. So, I'd say check it out. For me, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's weird, but it's good. It was disgusting and I hated it, but if you like dystopias, yeah, for sure. I like the concept, the whole train, car by car, which that new one's coming out, like the Murder on the Orient Express. My mummy is the missionary who did, or my money is on the missionary did, or the mummy did it. If the mummy snuck on the train and killed somebody, I can see them. They're like, all right, mummy, where were you last night at 11:30 you know, PM, and the mummy's like, ah, and you're like, all right, okay, all right, all right. Seems like your alibi checks out. You can leave now. Nothing breakthrough. Yep. Yeah, that would be not a bad one to watch with a buddy, though, if you can. It's fine if you watch it alone, but I don't know. Please, is there any more movies you want to talk about? By the way, quick thing. I know I said hard cut off at 4. I say this a lot. I say a lot of things. Probably 4:30. I have to be somewhere at 5:30, so I could be on here for a little while longer. If people want me to hang out, that's great. If you're like, all right, Jimmy, enough talking, get out of here. That's fine too. Again, though, my name is Jimmy Good. For anyone who doesn't know, I think everybody knows me here. But check out our stuff down on YouTube, or you can check us out at patreon.com/criticalreviews if you want to support us. Even $1 helps. Every dollar helps. It does. It truly does. Getting closer and closer to our first goal, which is a set streaming schedule, which I know some people would really love to have. Myself included. I make them up in my mind, and then I'm like, can I do this? If I have it set, then it's good to go. Which a lot of my friends don't. In real life, they're like, wait, you're streaming? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what? Do not explain it. That was literally a Doctor Who episode. Oh, really? If Murder on the Orient Express is based on the book at all, that's going to be pretty rad. I think it is, but a lot of the people who read that book already kind of know that, like, who done it. So I'm hyped for Ragnarok. Drew, as I walked out of Wonder Woman, I was so happy and so hyped about it. And then I was like driving home, blah blah blah, thinking of all that stuff. It was so good. And then I still thought in the very very back of my mind, even though Wonder Woman was like 99%, I was still like, I'm still so hyped for Ragnarok. I'm like, that trailer is like a 10 out of 10. It's so good. And the Immigrant song is such a perfect song. Like, use good songs. Like, if you watch Murder on the Orient Express or whatever the name of that, they have that Believer song from Imagine Dragons on there, and that's a really weird song to put on there. Don't put bad music, and it's a good song, but it doesn't fit with that at all. It's just, ugh. Black Panther trailer. Jimmy, can we watch the Black Panther trailer? Yes, let's watch the Black Panther trailer. Black Panther trailer is the epitome of hype. Oh, this is just like Wonder Woman. It's about time that we got, like, just something of this caliber. Like, just, you guys know what I mean. I'm gonna send it to everybody. We're gonna do it through Marvel Entertainment because they need the views. Because that's how we do. Unless you guys want to watch it along with me, like, if you want me to put it up there. Fun fact, dislike Imagine Dragons. Imagine that. Do you guys want to do a live reaction? I never wanted to be this guy, but if it's live, I don't mind. I'm not gonna make videos where it's like I'm watching, like, like, come on now. Does everybody have the link? The link. Let's see here. Properties. Oh, EA's still going on and on. Alright. Oh, it's already going. Hold on. Hold your horses. Video. Alright. We're going to be watching the Black Panther trailer. I hope everybody's hyped.
Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda?
Andy Serkis.
It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all front.
All front.
Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America.
This is better than the EA press conference.
But it was in Africa. The whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it.
It's like Predator hype.
And made it out alive.
Dog, check. Cat, check. They played it during the NBA Finals, so that's why the song is this way.
Is changing. Soon there will only be the conquered and the conquerors. Step into the spotlight. You are a good man. Step into the spotlight with a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
Kind of like Civil War right there, but... That's some dang good editing right there. Every beat, it hits you with something. I love it so much. Uh-oh, it's gonna play Thor Ragnarok. Are we gonna watch Thor Ragnarok? We're gonna watch Thor Ragnarok. I'm not gonna stop it. Uh-oh, we're getting an ad. No, YouTube.
What causes disease?
Ah, blah, 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 blah. It's already starting. The song. I didn't know that.
How did this happen? Well, it's a long story.
Kate Blanchett looks like 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Let's go. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Asgard is dead.
Hi there. What have you brought you today? Tell me.
A contender.
I can't take it.
We know each other. He's a friend from work. Oh, come on.
Ah. That is a spicy trailer. I can't even... Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I probably got a little too hyped for that one. I love it so much. Peyton's here. How's it going, man? Guys, that trailer is so good. The Black Panther trailer, also very, very good. I just think that for me, Thor, it's been a long time coming since I've been like actually excited about it. They've cut out like all the regular humans, the boring, stupid people, and they just got right to the good stuff. Go full 80s. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I was a little too hyped for that. I really like Thor. I really do. I do. Yeah. It's hot. Drew, you're right. That trailer is just... It's hot. And the thing is, with both those trailers, the music is good. You know, when I listen back to Black Panther, I think, like, you know, he's talking, like, out in the spotlight. You know, it's just pretty much the only thing you hear. But that's what that movie's about. It's about Wakanda coming out, you know, into the spotlight of the world, saying, hey, we're not just going to be by ourselves. I heard something. Thank you for the host, Ryan. Thank you. But I'm really excited for Panther. That kind of car chase does seem a little Civil War-ish, which is like, if that's like the only thing you can do is kind of chase cars down. Hopefully that's not the final sequence you're going into the third act. I hope that's like in the second act or like in the middle or a little bit even earlier than that, but who knows. It's not racist. Have you watched those Thor movies? They're the worst part. Natalie Portman's sidekick, just the forced comedic relief. She reminds me a lot, actually. Jake Johnson's character in The Mummy reminds me a lot of that character. Kit Harington, I think. Not that she's a bad actor. She's good. It's just that her character is so superfluous. So unnecessary. Like, why? Why is she in this? Like, get just Stellan Skarsgård. That's all you need. Jimmy, PAX tickets sold out like instantly. So I'm trying to find someone to hook me up with some for cheaper than scalpers. Peyton, let me know. Sorry, Kat Dennings. Who did I say? I apologize. That's the one. Yeah, Peyton, let me know, pal. We'll make it work if we can, baby. Worst case scenario, I can just come to Seattle. Man. Keep me in the loop. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to page me, it's okay. If you can name that, you'll have my eternal love. Where that's from. Whenever you need me, baby, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. One of my favorite cartoon shows. Love it. Yes! Kim Possible. One of my favorite lines, Draken, the bad guy, he's like, you think you're all that, but you're not. It's like, what? Think you're all that. So good. Kim Possible. The pager noise is my text line? That's cool. Oh, also, again, I don't need these headphones on. Oh, I can hear. I can breathe. I say call me, beat me at least twice a week. Seriously, Gabrielle? Gabrielle, move to the States immediately, please. 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 Guys, this is just the start, though. E3 is just beginning. Kind of on a bad foot. But you know what? When you're getting off the crazy high seas that was the first few months of this year, I'm talking crazy. I'm talking insane. For Honor, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, not even like Yakuza 0, Neo, freaking Gravity Rush 2, Nier, Automata. Like it's too much. All right, so you're stepping off this boat. You gotta get your sea legs. First one's a stumble, but then the next one is a confident Ubisoft slam down. Like your next foot is a good one. I always think about the Britney song. Which Britney song? Every time I get a text, I have to say, what's the sitch? Oh, I want a Wade in my life. That's what I want Thomas to become, is my Wade. Or I just have him, I'm like, hey, Tom. Hey, buddy. Anyway. Ubisoft, what it has in store, I'm guessing, again, Far Cry 5, new Assassin's Creed stuff, maybe some Just Dance stuff, some Rabbids, Mario, ungodly hybrid, and then probably some crazy new IP. That's my guess. I'm really hoping that they bring Splinter Cell back. I like Splinter Cell. I liked where it was going. I missed I missed the last one. A lot of that had to do with the fact that Michael Ironside, the voice of Sam Fisher in the past, was not doing the voice. So it was the same look of Sam, but like some completely different dude. It really threw me like way off. And not only that, it was just like, I don't know if I really want this. But I'm hoping Splinter Cell comes back in a big way. That's what I hope. Wait, is Ubisoft not tomorrow? Sorry, Microsoft is tomorrow. My bad. Ubisoft's on Monday. I'm getting all flustered. Apologies. Sorry, Microsoft is the resounding foot. For some reason I'm getting those two. So here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow at Microsoft, when Scorpio gets announced and they show it off, they are going to show this big whiteboard. They're going to show Star Wars gameplay that's not Battlefront 2. That is what they're going to do. It's going to happen. People are going to say, Jimmy, you're crazy. Guess what? I will be laughing last. And if not, I will be laughing with tears in my eyes. Because I will have lost my mind. Yes. So, Microsoft is tomorrow. I apologize. I'm sleeping during Bethesda. I'll not be awake at 5 a.m. Yeah, Bethesda, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I will not be making the Bethesda. That'll be 11 p.m. my time, and if I were at home, I'm kind of, I need to go, I'm doing some dog sitting for my sister, so I won't be like here. If I were, I was like, yeah, we could do like late night just hanging out watching it, but I won't be, unfortunately. And besides Bethesda, I'm sure whatever it is we can recap it. We'll do it in the recap video, so worry not, worry little, but you know, definitely check out the presser, and if you have the chance, you know, check out the Allies. If they're streaming it, I'm sure they will be. So, you know, tell them Jimmy sent you. Tell them that I love them. I do. I really do. I love them all. Beautiful people. Oh my goodness. I think I missed Bethesda and Sony, but we'll be around for the rest. Okay, cool. So Microsoft and Ubi. I'll have you for those. Nice, because I love when you stop by. Betting around Visceral Star Wars announcement. Peyton. Exactly. Devolver Digital, does anybody know? I didn't even know that was a thing until like 2 days ago. That was 2 days ago. I don't even remember. Oh, it's not even available. Okay. Alright. Fine, we don't want to watch it. If I'm back in time, I think I could maybe stop by for Nintendo on Tuesday. So let's see, we have Microsoft tomorrow during the afternoon. We have Ubisoft at 3 o'clock on Monday for me. And then we have Sony at 8 o'clock. Okay. I should be around for those ones. I probably can't stay after Sony very late, but I'll be here. Worry little. Cool. There will be no new announcements at that conference, so I have no idea what they will do. Yeah. I'll be trying to watch Nintendo at work. Peyton, if you want to join us, buddy, if you can at work. How long is that thing going to be? Like a half hour? I think this tells going to be like a half hour. But I think I'm really happy because regardless of how not fun that was, I think it went pretty well. I think, you know, for us on my end, it looked like it went well. It looked like people were having a good time. Thank you for, you know, making this a lot more entertaining than it would have been otherwise. Because I would have just been sitting here just screaming at the screen. Which I try to keep that in mind. I probably shouldn't, like, yell like crazy. But I almost, at the very end, took off my headphones and walked out. But I'm a professional. So. I think Nintendo will do 1 hour presser, but they do a marathon Treehouse event. Which, in a way, I do like the Treehouse stuff. I miss Nintendo press conferences, though. I like the directs are kind of fun, but it just feels like they took out all the kind of really coordinated vlogs that they did, and they just put it into one event. Like, that's all they did, you know. Which is fine. And maybe Nintendo knows. Like, look at Nintendo. Last year, they only had one game. They just had Zelda at E3, and that was like, people were like, Zelda won E3, and like, yeah, there you go. People were waiting for days to play. Nintendo only does press conferences on their own terms. Peyton, you're totally right. Side note, Peyton, give Case my love. Give Case my love. Because your love is my drug. Every time I say that, Kesha owes me a nickel. Don't ask me how I worked it out, but I did. But aren't you excited for Pokken Tournament DX? No. I think I might be if I had a Switch, maybe, but I would have to have someone else who plays the game. And I just got Injustice 2, so, which is just technically a better fighter. I like my Pokemon fighters and like having them fight each other, but just not like this. Also, where's Arcanine fell? I'm sorry, Arcanine. I didn't even hear you fall. Arcanine's silent. I'm sorry, Arcanine. We gotta get that tag off the Arcanine, I think. There we go. Arcanine's not in the game, so what's the point? I hope they simply focus on what Nintendo is putting out at the out and not do a fluff presentation on how they are bringing the world together. Yeah, like I love the whole yarn stuff they do for like Yoshi, but it's like, come on, Kasha, and let her know. Thank you, Gabrielle. Gabrielle, I think, you know, one day I'm just gonna. I know you have dreams of your own, but just be my agent. What if they announced Agent? Like Rockstar came to E3 and didn't talk Red Dead. They wouldn't do that. That'd be nuts. People would be like, what are you doing? That would be crazy, actually. They wouldn't do that. What can I say? If you ever end up with a Switch, I'll get Pokken and we can play. Peyton, you're the only guy I'd play it with. Ugh. Oh, by the way, we'll also be looking for the keyword in every press conference. And the keyword for EA's press conference is shredded. So, if you watch it back, every time they say the word shredded, you can think of me. And then think of the Shredder, who they do not own the rights to, I don't believe. My heart hurts with no Unraveled 2 announcement. I know. That, like, the good... Also, where the heck is that one they talked about from last year? The, like, Fae? Or whatever the one is, where you're, like, the purple fox in the purple world? Where's that game? I gave it a critical acclaim, and no one... Boy, I would be your agent in a heartbeat, especially if it got me in touch with Kesha. I love her. I wouldn't want to take you away from your dreams, but having a British friend agent would be, that's a new dream. Everybody has dreams. All right. There it is. Well, if you guys want to see what last year was like, how far we've come, there you go. You really don't have to watch that. I just wanted to see if I could still find it. I sure can. 50 views, I'll take it. Get those connections like you're gonna die young. Well, Heist has a friend at Rockstar. Simon's got a friend at DICE. But seriously, if you do talk to them and they do want to talk to me, I would love to. I really would. I promise I won't divulge any secrets. Make me sign a thing. Give me the NDAs to end all NDAs. I'd be like, where were you? And I'd be like, I can't say. Who were you with? I can't say. Faye is supposed to come this year? Yeah, why didn't they show it? Why don't they... I thought EA's whole thing was to make it seem like they weren't evil corporate overlords, so they'd show, like, a Yarny or a Faye, and this year they're... I guess they kind of did that with A Way Out? Kind of? I don't know. Bobby Fischer, where is he? I don't know. I don't know. It hurts me. Anyway. Sorry, Microsoft is tomorrow, which actually I'm really excited about because I think Microsoft's going to come out swinging. I really think they are. I really hope. You know, we're talking about this list here, and one of our biggest things on this list is 3 new Microsoft IPs. 3 of them. That'd be beautiful. And a lot of these other things, we maybe even got this today, Grapple Hook. Arcanine fell down again. I'm sorry, Arcanine. But anyway, here's the list. Make your list. Do you have a list? Send me your list. Take a picture of your list. Write it down on a post-it note. Or in a tweet. On the Twitters. There we go. Don't be a twit. Do a tweet. But seriously, I want to know what your list is. I agree, Jimmy, that list. Number 1. Devil May Cry co-op with Ben Moore. We made a deal. He has to honor it. Not really. I got a friend whose boyfriend is developing the new Call of Duty, but I always feel bad talking to him about work because he can't say anything. Peyton, that's alright. We can talk to... if you want, send him over. I'm just kidding. He could just hang out with us. He doesn't talk Call of Duty. That'd be cool to get an outsider's perspective, though, from us, because we'd just be like, so Call of Duty could be better in these categories. Yep. Number 1 speaks to me. Send you a copy of our bets. Thank you. I'm going to need those. Man, we have such a great... I'm so happy today. I was talking to my folks kind of about like EA or an E3 today. Like, do you think a lot of people will show up? And I was like, you know, a few people, but for the people who are going to be there, it's going to matter. And we have a pretty good group today. So thank you so much. I love all of you guys. It's such a pleasure to do this and to know that there are people out there who love the same things I love and actually like to put up with me and my kind of crazy, you know, antics and just me just hanging out here talking on and on and on and on. So, thank you. You guys are the best. I love you guys. You guys are great. You might be my legionnaires, but you're first and foremost my friends. So, don't forget that. I keep messing with these. I don't have cufflinks. That's okay. Gotta be. This is a battle-ready suit. I could fight in it if I needed to. Grab my katana. It'd be fast. I'm pretty sure he has heard all the criticism of Call of Duty, for sure. I'm a cool dude. Thank you, Anna. Repping you all week to get more viewers, and thank you. Yes, exactly. I appreciate that. That's one of the other things about E3 is we're trying to get the word out there. This is hopefully one of the better times to do that. And in the future, I'm going to try to cover press conferences. So if there's like a crazy press conference, it's like starting at 5 in the morning, and I'm home, I'll do my best to be here. Be like, all right, Tokyo Game Show. Okay, where's Dragon Quest 11? All right. Yeah. So, but thank you. Getting more of more people to check us out and just hang out with us. I just even love growing the community, even not from a monetary aspect. You know, like I've said, I want to do this as a job, but I just want to make people happy. So if I can do that, if I can make any of your days just a smidgen better, a little bit better, please. And just if you need a pick-me-up anytime, you know, you can shoot me a message on Twitter. If you're like, Jimmy, I'm having a bad day, I'll be like, I'll help you. Together our rage will make you feel better. Not your rage. Happiness. Mr. Jimmy Smith, protector of the Matrix. Mr. Anderson. Surprise. Assuming. I need sunglasses. Ooh, I do have some here. I can put them on. Yo, what email should I send bets to? You can DM me if it's personal. Wherever, Peyton, or you can just send me Twitter message that. I'd love to read it. Love the suit, though. Lovely suit, though. Thank you. I love the suit, too. I think it looks pretty good. I like this tie. I have a red tie too, but I think this one works pretty well. I like it. Yeah. I hope I don't look like a mortician. I hope I look like a fun, fancy-free kind of guy. Oh my gosh. Please put the sunglasses on. Sunglasses crunch. All right. You know, and you guys can't see it, but I am actually, I'll stand up so you guys, I'm actually wearing the pants. Uh-oh, Arcanine, I did not mean to knock you down. I'm wearing the pants and the shoes. Oh, hold on. I gotta get a new plastic. My wheels are caught. I have to get like a new plastic thing for my, there we go. Son of a gun. Hold on, everybody. One day we'll have a studio, and this won't be a problem. But today is not that day. Arcanine. Okay, thank you. Bets. I was wearing no pants. No, I'm wearing pants. I have to wear pants. I'm a professional. Bets. We're going to read these off first. Read off the bets. Oh, it's like a graph. Will a non-Wario character do a burp? Death Stranding gameplay? Will a cherry blossom fall? Is Ethan your brother? Must be. Will From Software discuss new IP? Sony conference. Ooh. Will someone sit down during EA conference? It's kind of cut off. I apologize. Will a human Will a human woman appear on stage during Nintendo's director conference? Whatnot? Will Xbox have live music? Will motion control malfunction? Ooh. Will Todd Howard clap? Will Terry Crews reveal himself? He totally did. Will dude or dudes be said on the Xbox stage? Oh, it's a good one. Will Ray's theme be heard during EA's conference? During any conference, will we hear a Wookiee? Those are some freaking good bets. That's super good. Management smooth. Yeah, I know. I'm smooth. Anyway. Everybody. My name is Jimmy Good. I am from Critical Reviews. And this is just the beginning of E3. Join us tomorrow as we see Microsoft take a stab at a console that we're really not sure even needs to exist. But maybe it does. 6 teraflops? Who knows? That's true. But anyway. Everybody else, I want you to make one final bet about Microsoft. I want you to put one hope or dream in the chat. I need to see it. I feel like if I wore these the whole time, it would kind of ruin the effect. You can still see my eyes, though. That's good. Section 2 or higher lower bets, and Section 3 is numerical. Oh, man, you guys are so... Peyton, you're professional bettors. Jimmy rocking the glasses. I'm trying. Fun fact. Got these because of LASIK. So I only did the LASIK to get Oakleys. But I didn't... These Oakleys are fine. I've always wanted a pair of, like, Juliets. You know, the ones that, like, Cyclops has in the X-Men movies? Ooh. It was like they were the Romeos and the Juliets. Like, they always look so cool. I want that. But anyway. Scorpio, real name announced. Yes. Final bet, Scorpio will have removable, upgradable components. Yes. More entertaining than Jimmy rapidly cycling through the 5 stages of grief. You're probably going to see more of it. Fable returns. Yes. These are really good bets. These are great bets. Scorpio is see-through. My dream is that Scorpio has an exoskeleton and it has like pincer controllers. Jason, the J-Strom, was recommending these things. That'd be great. Like it can't sit anywhere because it's weird plastic. Scorpio see-through? That would be nuts. Transparent purple Nintendo color? Oh my gosh, shots fired. Probably wouldn't do that. A Jimmy gift? Oh man. I do have a P.O. box if you really feel the need to send me a gift, but you don't have to. But honestly, truly, Arcanine is... Not a day goes by where I don't look and just... I love it so much. Sorry. Cool guy. Scorpio has a removable exoskeleton. Yep. Exactly. Sagittarius, Peyton. Rare makes a new Banjo-Kazooie game. A lot of people are saying this, and that would be a great one. Cut to black and just hear, and then the crowd just goes insane. That'd be nuts. That would be... Even I would be like, Alright, guys. Thank you again, one last time, from the bottom of my heart. I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. I love you all. You're all very, very important to me. Thank you for supporting all of this fun stuff. And I can't wait to continue this journey alongside you. Because you make me stronger. You really do. Scorpio stings you so you have fever dreams of the games. Ooh, cool. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Again, Microsoft starts at 1:30 p.m. But that's, well, I'm sorry. It starts at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I'm looking at IGN. That's when the pre-show starts. So 2 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. my time. So come back here in like 23 hours and 21 minutes. That would probably be the best time to come back. Anyway, you guys are amazing. I love you. There's always a chance I might be on Injustice 2 later tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much. And remember to adapt and overcome. And I'll see you next time.